her, she's not under threat. And just just use her rub her head small. Okay, and she will tell the very truth because there are some things that cannot be discussed in the public. If Baba Mohbad have privacy with this woman will tell Baba Mohbad so many things. Just kick her start button. Just kick her start button. Pop. And you will get all this information. Yeah, you should not start button now. Don't say 2 some, don't say 3 some. You should 1 some now. Go on.
Well, I remember that very day that we concluded that this is I remember that very day that we discussed this. We concluded that that is not the way out. That way is not possible because we don't know if they are going to put something in Mama Mohbad's body and can take the life of Mama Mohbad or something can happen. So we cancel that part. We cancel this what's it called? We raised this thing that we never agreed on it. We say, okay, that one is not possible. That we should look for another way around.
And don't forget, I tell you that I said autopsy will be done on Baba. And then Iya will be arrested. Iya will be the last person that will see.
But we let her rule it out that it's not.
No, again, I am reaffirming that, maybe because I've talked over it again. Okay? Baba, Mama, Adura, Baba need that time. Baba should have spoken to the family, and which he has attempted to. Baba still needs to speak to the family. They were once his family. They have information about what killed Mohbad. It's not about them coming together. It's about Baba Mohbad questioning them. Maybe there are some things that they don't want to speak in the public. They may be able to divulge those things in the private, in privacy. Like, and truly, yes, because when if they see themselves like this, look at each other, and we're able to forgive themselves. Mama said, Wumi has begged me and I have forgiven Wumi. Okay? Baba Mohbad, Iya Mohbad, whatever Baba Mohbad must have done to you, okay, let that slide. Personally, between you, let that slide. But now, on what killed Mohbad, how can you give those information that you have? Karimo said, if Mama will say something, okay, Wumi will be arrested. Okay? Mama Mohbad, tell those things to Baba Mohbad, and Baba Mohbad will activate the lawyers and they will get Wumi arrested.
Yeah, Paparano, yeah. That day, which you are saying, this I understand. This is well understood.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing here is that, at this level, from the fact that Mama Mohbad will be coming outside and be saying something that will put Baba Mohbad into problem. You understand? And we are, at the end of the day, we concluded that it is risky for Baba Mohbad to go through that route.
Baba not touch
because we are looking at it,
okay.
People that
at most.
No. The only way, Paparano, wait now. The only way it is possible, like Paparano, like you said now, it will, when they see themselves, they will remember those good days. Mama Mohbad still counts. We always snack together, even when I'm doing demonstration.
Not snacking style, backing,
do everything. So when they see themselves and they find themselves in the corner, things can happen. Old memories can come back again, and things can happen. This is what we said that it can't. Baba Mohbad cannot just put words out of her mouth out without having to touch her, having her to feel him again.
Rub her nipples.
Yeah, and to feel him again. That is where she can come. She touches all those things now and knock again in
fingering.
Knock again when she's doing her period.
To balance the
brain. She can say what she has in mind to say. And apart from this, that they should just say like that, it is not possible. It is not possible. And for them, it is very, very dangerous for Baba to go through that route. Maybe see, ever since Mohbad had left Baba Mohbad, it is not all men that can sleep with a woman when she's doing menstruation. Maybe she has not experienced that.
Yeah.
So she maybe she
and she will never forget. She will never forget being like.
As for woman when they are doing menstruation, they feel like when some women are doing menstruation, they feel like nothing. When some women are doing menstruation, they feel like nothing. And Baba has been there to make her feel the way she wants to feel. And maybe the other man doesn't feel like he cannot do it with the blood and everything. So the only way Baba can just get through out of her is to bring her back to those memories, and which is very, very dangerous. And I think this is what
she dog lórí ikú Mohbad. She got it one son.
They are husband and wife now. You talk to you now. They talk now. You know, they talk now.
What is the ex?
Forget, yeah, Mohbad cannot forget that memory. Even Baba Mohbad said, even from the conversation of Baba Mohbad and Mohbad that we have been seeing online, they called and said, Daddy, mommy, Daddy,
and
mommy.
all those promise, I'll be with you till the end. Mawa Pelue, Titi Diomi. No, if you see the line, Hajamawani. Chairman was trying to go and mend. Nobody change it for chairman. But honestly speaking, right, there is nothing bad. As if I am a man, if it's me, okay, in a situation like this, hearing the mother speaking with so many different, with different tongues, I will find a way to speak to her myself. You should know your wife better than anybody. But Mama should be confident and be like saying that, don't worry, my buy ya do rasoro. Timba basoro, momo ya womi. Mama should know the wife more than every one of us. Most of all this woman is saying, Baba can tell you whether some of them are correct or it's wrong. Okay? There are so many times we misunderstood this woman, but this man would be in the position to make things right. And this man helped her. There was a day when they were playing the audio of Mama Mohbad in the recantation. Baba came in there and corrected and said, no. She made a mistake. Baba came in there to help Mama Mohbad. So they can extend this help. Okay, this help, they can take it maybe to hotel or maybe to privacy and extend the help with different angles. Angles 180, angle 120, angle 150, angle 90, back, front, left. With different angles. They can go up a different point of view. And how are you? Welcome.
I'm cool. Paparano. There is this thing I want to talk. Do you believe that Baba has not called her, tried to reason with her, and she refused?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because there was a time he called her that she was saying, she recorded Baba, she was saying, after that she did a video that she was saying, they are telling them that these people are going to help them. What are they going to give them? You remember, you see, this thing, the way we are saying it is quite different the way we should be saying it. Like I believe all this fracas that is going on was caused by those people that had the justice. When they go spiritual for you, to be candid, you see A will be fighting B, B will be fighting C. Instead of you to come together and fight for that justice that you are seeking for, but you are not fighting yourself. To be candid, if you guys really want justice for Mohbad, I believe you guys should see the truth. And I believe you guys should see the truth and follow the truth. There is no point of calling anybody back to their self. Because I watched one interview when Baba said he called, Adura has never called him, neither anybody called him. He was trying to say that even he expects they should come together, he tried all his own, but they neglected him. And what else do you want that man to do? Should he be giving himself to them again? And this issue, that's why I said, me, I didn't used to believe what people are saying. Lagwaja said this. The issue of saying, Darosa said, Baba has never gone to police station. Baba has been saying this thing from day one, and nobody has ever debunked it. Even police cannot come and say it's a lie. He hasn't come to our station, and the station that he measured around that Ajaazis has never come out to debunk it, that say it's a lie. This man has never been to our place. That this man never been to our place. So me, I just believe one thing, that you guys should just do yourself as one. You must pay. If truly we all want justice for Mohbad, we have to become one and fight to the core. A divided house cannot stand. For everybody that is clamoring for justice for Mohbad, if truly they want justice, they have to come in agreement and united. When you are united, you can move mountain. But when the house is being divided, nothing will come out. If the house is divided, nothing can come out from the house. So I just want to urge you all that you are seeking justice for Mohbad. You discard whatsoever you find that is bothering you, that will make you want to leave the stuff. You guys should just try and come back and see what you can do.
Thank you. That was why I asked PAPARIANO that question. That did he hear directly from Dawosa? Because one thing I've noticed about police, if Baba did not take that body to police station, they would have come out and debunked it. Police that I know. Because I can remember, was in the last 2 weeks, that woman that went to Berekete, that was saying something about police officer that they did to a son of a thing. It's not up to 24 hours. Yeah. It's not up to those 24 hours. The CPR, or what did they call them? He came outside to debunk it. He came outside to debunk it. So for saying that Baba did not take that police, that was why I say it is not directly for Dawosa. And when it's not directly for Dawosa, we can't just take that waste. And if Baba is telling lie, by now police will have come out to debunk it. Because it's not up to 24 hours when we saw the video of that woman that went to Berekete that said police did something to his son. It's not up to 24 hours. The police came outside to debunk that. So I want to believe that. I actually believe that I actually went there.
Like I said, a house that is divided, the house cannot stand it. Because if we go back to the Bible days, the Tower of Babel, when they are trying to build a tower that will reach from earth to heaven, we learn that there is discord in their midst. That's why they are unable to achieve their aim. So when they are sowing this seed of discord, they will just speak a word, and that word, before you know, you'll be pounding on that word. And that seed will be germinating gradually and come to stay. So in there's a seed of discord. I want to fight for justice for Mohbad. So that anybody as a justice then beautiful.
That will say is that when we are in a group,
I don't think that is correct. When we
are in a group like this, it is normal. This thing where we are seeing it is normal. That will not stop the result of whatsoever we are looking for.
There's something we have, right? We Yorubas, we always believe that whenever something is happening, there's a spiritual intervention, whatever. Okay, that it's a spiritual thing. For example, now somebody will say the reason why PDP and APC will go around here is because somebody's behind somewhere. It's interest. It's interest. Okay. People come. Pé kí Wùmí má lọ sí kó má lọ sí jail. Ó wọ́n ní kí ṣe kí bóyá anybody fọwọ́ sí. So anybody tó bá ń bẹ kí Wùmí lọ sí jail, àwọn máa tako ẹni yẹn ni. Kí ṣe kí bóyá ọwọ́ èṣù àbí àjẹ́ kí ṣe anything like that. So as some people they live that kind of lifestyle, wọn fẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe DNA torí bóyá lọ́la náà ó lè lọ affect wọn. Pé àwọn ọmọ táwọn náà bí wọn ò bí fún bàbá fún ọkọ wọn. So why anybody shall intervene say or DNA? So that's the reason why some people are in this thing. Spiritual. Because anything spiritual, anything spiritual. It's interest. Interest or local. Like when I want to know what happened to the guy, we want to know how.
Paparano accepted. There's nothing like spiritual. Accepted. But there's what we call, sir, there's what we call a seed of discord. That seed alone, a word that is not real, they planted to it, and that person starts deliberating on those words and start reacting.
Give an example. You talk about theories. Give an example. Be practical. I mean, we can make theories. Give me an example. In this case, give me an example of what you're trying to say.
Okay. What you said the other time by saying that Rosa said to Baba that he never took the body to police station.
And also, he never embalmed Mohbad.
That he never embalmed Mohbad. And Baba did not say that Rosa embalmed Mohbad. But Baba said he went to police station. But that embalming of Mohbad, Baba said they said that Rosa. You know, there's difference between I said I went to this place and they said somebody said it. But that police station of the case, Baba has been saying it from day one. And police has never countered him and come against him that the police station that you went to, we make a report and they said nothing of such happened.
The one you are making, you see, the biggest mistake a lot of people are making in this case, right, is to take whatever Mr. Joseph Aloba says 100%. That is not correct, okay? If you do like that, you will not be able to ask relevant questions. There are so many questions when we ask it, the man fails, okay? And we can excuse him because it's not perfect, okay? No one is perfect. We have to say that way. And we cannot use our standard to judge them. Based on their standard, they operate, okay? Baba Mohbad, did you tell the police that you saw blood in your son's house? He didn't. How do I know? It was when he get to coroner inquest, okay? And he now said, but did you tell the police? He said, I forgot. Okay? And all that time, he was still functioning with Toto Dike, Yabojo, and all of them. So they would have told him what to say. Don't forget, at the time, Yabojo was saying, lawyer, wow, Baba, lawyer, wow, need lawyer, man, lawyer, I think they say, need to. So now, they would have guided them what to say and what not to say. What's the problem? Don't say this one, don't say like this. So the report that Mohbad made that time, I have always called for this new legal team. Let them go and edit that information. Okay? And that is the reason why nobody's arresting Wumi. Because they don't have, police don't have any information at their hand that can make them arrest that lady. Did you report anything that could implicate Wumi? No. Don't be shocked that if you go to the police station, the official statement that Mohbad is having today in the police station, don't be shocked that it doesn't contain. Let me play to you one clip. Listen. No, I like evidence here. Just let me find it because I don't like to talk too much. Just give me 60 seconds. Police.
Why you are looking for that? Or in the inquest, it said it took the body to police station.
Relax. I'm not doing all those things. Relax.
If you're ignoring,
I want you to see what the police is thinking, okay, in their head. I want to play this preliminary report the police made since last year, okay? So that you will see their position. Now listen from your listen. He has not got there. He's going there. Please listen. He's going there. Listen.
To the hospital in the vehicle of engineer Chinaka, kissing their neighbor. Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead on arrival at Kurabe's hospital. Not convinced, the team moved his body to Perez Hospital, where the death was certified. A death certificate was later issued by Kurabe Hospital. Mohbad's father, who had earlier been contacted on the development, came to the late Mohbad's house, and after a short meeting, resolved to move the body to Ikorodu for burial, which was done.
After a short meeting, okay, according to police investigation, after a short meeting in that house, Baba moved the body straight to Ikorodu for burial. Okay, and this is in Konti, I will not panic. In Konti, Baba must go and sue those police station. So Baba go on.
Paparano, did you believe that? Did you believe that police edit that area? That is why they just say don't do
that now. How can you believe Baba will over the police? Now don't do that now. Let's see what we are doing here. Okay, we need proof. Baba, police didn't mention this. You are saying all of this all this time. Baba, can we sue police? Baba will say no. On several attempts, on public, want to take case in areas where they feel like police is not doing the right thing. Can't sue police, anything no. Can't lay anything no. Can't anything no. Check out about our be killing it. Duen, you are right. 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 Okay. You are right. Okay. So, and you come out abusing. I want to abuse Mohbad. One Baba almost. Baba look Mohbad. Okay, Baba, I've sworn people. You can sue pastor name a machine. Okay. Then in contact people, you have believe where woman control narrative. Or a pastor Holele. Okay. Or I mean, or you already told the lady and talk. See Baba back from where oh you come as a girl back from where. Okay, but Baba saw you can go evidence to say police station. Okay, so I will not one shade that. That night that you guys went to Oniru police station, according to Baba Oniru, Baba Mohbad, the police did not detain you guys. The police fucked up. Can we get them arrested? Can we take up that case? Baba is not interested. Baba will tell you, go and meet Muyiwa. Loba Guresi, Loba Uncle. Toba Ba we are on it. Last say, that's why they hate me so much. So they affect take action. I won't care. We are noted. We are on it. I'm a free lady. Also, come out. Also, made you out. Get them out. Also, Makodalo. Once they started Shilataro, last year. They don't know what to do. And only come me, don't delay one. And the man doesn't have mouth to speak. The man really want. It's just like when they say the spirit is willing, but the body is weak.
The flesh is weak.
The flesh is weak. Or
what I would say about Baba Mohbad is maybe because he's not that financially buoyant to take some decision, and you see those people around him as if they are his Messiah. So that's why they toy with his own emotion.
Mr. Dwayne, this is not all about financial thing. Are they people around him? Are they the ones sponsoring him? Are they the ones giving him that money that
don't forget, this man is the head of a church. It means his members are in trouble. Our members are in big trouble. It is the best way their leader can think. How about the church member? He doesn't have a church member who can advise him. Exactly.
There's something tiny.
Stop everything.
Exactly. Imagine
if they fail to say the problem, that is underground, then how do you think we are going to get justice?
We'll be calling them out and be exposing them by every little chances. For example, exactly, exposing them. That's the thing we'll be doing, explain them. Exposing them. Are you close to a device? You're blowing whistle? Are you close to a second phone or computer or something? You should move a little bit away from the place. So these are the whole things. People continue to give excuse. They go and gather themselves in a platform. They were even lying to themselves, which they did. They were saying that see, we remember the criminal court, we must sorrow. I want to more concern. People, she ate more content, Sonny. And to more concern, not to one find me hope. In continue, then follow me new hope. She, I don't know. Our people want they can watch it by Tonga. So sometimes when I watch it by Tonga, my coach. Criminal court is not a place that you just go. Okay? It is either you are a witness there or the police have charged. They have charged you with an offense for you to be there. Wumi, as things stands, is not a suspect in the book of the police. Be on Russia wine, see all about arrest Wumi. Wumi only any such case in criminal court. Baba only case concon in criminal court. See more arrest Baba Mubad. Baba only okay, now let me look at this one. If case not taken, Baba may never appear in criminal court. The only one way to Baba Lefi appear in criminal court is to about. For example, why did you quickly bury Mohbad? To investigate Baba from where? Don't stop the suspect. Alo shala in the criminal court. Okay, that's the only way. Baba Mohbad was not the way Mohbad died. Baba is not the witness. Baba lost any criminal court like to witness anything. Okay, the person that is going there as a witness is Wumi. And let me say, for example, the nurse was taken to the police station criminal court. Okay, lawyer of Mohbad, okay, will be saying that nurse, you are the one that killed Mohbad. We have a witness. Who's our witness? Who was there when nurse killed Mohbad? Wumi was there. Wumi will come. I was there. The nurse was the one that injected my husband. Then my husband shouted. Okay, unless the nurse ibale koba Wumi, the nurse ibale koba Wumi, then Olokoma pada lo investigate Wumi. Olokoma God investigate. Come repay yes, go shame come arrest here. Then come on the criminal court. You want to Olokoma investigate and you come back the court to back up Olokoma Wumi. Olokoma she pada lo investigate. I want the primary investigator.
Yeah. They will have to investigate any case before they swing to action. After investigation, that's when the action will now start.
Exactly, not a civic case. Can it be civic case in hand? In case of DNA in one by one, as in two civilian cases in a dispute. I feel lost by any court. But I want to come about at a job alone dispute. I don't know. Kokon Baba will control justice for Mohbad. Baba call up Mohbad. Okay, Baba call Baba Mohbad in. So as Baba Mohbad, only the first person to make care for justice for Mohbad, can not to care. That's only his position. And the phone lawyer, kí lawyer won come out nǹkan tí ìjọba ṣe, bóyá wọ́n ṣe dáadáa àbí kò ṣe dáadáa, tí ìjọba bá ṣe dáadáa, kí lawyer won come take the right step. Come on ìjọba létí, come ká law fún ìjọba. Okay? Come sue ìjọba. Those are the areas. That's what I've been lawyer from Mohbad. Lawyer tell me fún wọn kí ṣe pé kí lawyer lọ sí criminal court. Kí lawyer fẹ́ lọ ṣe ní criminal court. Okay? See lawyer baba Mohbad why have ṣìtò tó bá lọ sí criminal. In fact, àti ẹ̀ tí mo bóyá case yọ máa gba fiat. Àti ẹ̀ tí mo bóyá Attorney General of Lagos State bóyá ó máa accept kí lawyer baba or family kàn wà lára àwọn lawyer tó máa prosecute case. Àti ẹ̀ tí mo. Àti ẹ̀ tí mo. Possible come back. In the case of Bamishe, she be one rejecting it. The case of Bamishe now, that lady that was killed in the BRT bus. How you follow case?
BRT bus.
Yes. I follow case here.
Should be what know the sentence, but
No, what is sentence? No, what is sentence? Yeah.
I thought they said the driver has been said.
It's been charged with murder. It's been charged with conspiracy and rape. Charged by the police to the court. But now, court is the one that can convict you and send you
to prison.
Okay. Court will still find them guilty. Last month they went to court. The next hearing is October 17. So that is the case. I mean, I'm not confused. I want fake hope me. I want host to more concon. Godly people will know what I was saying. I want the mark possible. I'm a part of the one. I will buy anybody to help anybody. I got my ring. Èmi tí ẹ ti máa sọ nípa ẹni kí PAPARIANO pé kí nìkan torí kí mò ń takò bàbá Mohbad mò ń rán létí nǹkan tí kò ṣe dáadáa mò ń sọ fún kí wọ́n máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ àbí tí mo sanwó fún dátà mi wá sí báyìí kí wọ́n máa pampa bàbá Mohbad kí n máa kẹ́ wọn ọmọ tó bá kẹ́ ló máa ń bàjẹ́ náà èmi ò lè kẹ́ anybody owó mi ni mò ń ná time ni mò ń spend ní báyìí so the right thing ni mo need fún Mohbad fairness àwọn tó pa Mohbad I'm not looking for justice for baba èmi ò wá justice fún Wunmi. Just for Mohbad,
no. So, justice for Mohbad is what people are.
And the question anybody. Baba, why I kept to see Mohbad? I'm a big question here. Mohbad is local. Okay? In one way or the other, one shall come to amount see be a boy in Shiwa. What's a day to what? Book in to one. What's a debit? I won't call us in the I can't to bury a but only mean well, only mean bad. But why explain Aaron? Mohbad has explained himself and he mean well. Kushela to people only the Mohbad. It's out of the fact that according to him, police didn't give him a report. Okay, Mock didn't take Mohbad.
Rejecting.
Nothing he can do again that night. So and then he went to bury him, and you refer culture say for a child cannot die before his parents. It's an abomination. That is one line of thought. Okay, but in the criminal, criminal law, one in Nigerian law, 736. Every person in Nigeria Republic must be judged by written law. And one law to consider any can to bash by you rebuy. Kusiasha, Obama will not shine came and shake my genuine. In constitution, but so override every law to one really. And your team on so case of Mohbad, one should be case in going today. Investigating. But at the end of the day, see Baba Obani any motive. See, can you come look at the problem? Before they went to bury Mohbad, anybody pay should be a judge agreement, pay what you a transfer formula account immediately. At the free one you buy. Implication in here, okay? But missing one the maso, Tomba no son is in Omako everybody. But we are one for police question investigation. See police back at move me. Who was straight to alone, we know we have to sit down. So I get what I don't know. Yeah. So if it's affects your day, that's why I'm bad no sonra. Law. I'm telling you, Nico Shelley, see, what we did not know about this case is still more than what we know. Do you believe so?
Yeah, PAPARIANO.
I believe on that aspect. That is why the case is still going on like this.
Yes.
Because many things has been hidden.
Yeah.
And before we can see the truth has to become us. That's why we will see the end of the case. And if they are still hiding the truth, I bet it too.
The reason why I actually agree about that Baba Mohbad hands is very tight. Because Baba Mohbad, even from her first stuff, the second interview, and several interviews that he has granted, he never said, what's his name? What Blessing called him. It's not up to a month that part came out that Blessing called. It wasn't even the one that said it. It was his brother that said it. So I think there's still more about this case that is holding him back. Like, if I say this, so many people go down or something. And so I think that is the problem he is having. And people also that surround him, they are not.
Even Prime Boy called Baba. Prime Boy.
Yes, even Prime Boy said that he called Baba. That if to the extent that Prime Boy said that when Baba now got there, Baba never picked his call again. That he thinks probably they've told Baba that he was the one that find the guy. So there's still so many things in between that is hidden.
You see, I cannot say, and tobacco until Mohbad 100% any you are just
if truly, Paparano, but if truly Nigeria government wants to do their job, they should have do forensic this thing on those on call, even on call, since the day, even before the day that guy died, and even after burial, they will know all these things, and we at least will be done by now.
And we don't know why the government also, don't forget that there are some elements of the government and there are some people in the government that might have a hand in this. Okay, but notwithstanding, whether government have a hand in what came about or not, okay, who is really fighting for justice that can help us sue them, drag them to where their leg no go touch down. Baba don't carry kids, give me your one go listen.
Do you think that Baba himself was the one that brought Muiwa and Gores into his life? Me, I doubt it. I just feel like people that
they might have planned them inside his life now.
People that are behind are the one that sent them, because
when Mohbad was alive,
they are not there. Even when Mohbad was going through those things, they are not there. So that's what I'm saying. Imagine that is what I'm thinking that is happening here. They planted those people to just obstruct it and to make Baba be tied down. And they're not using mistake. Probably Baba has committed one mistake or one error and using it against him to make him to like, what will happen? That's what I'm saying, that man needs someone that will just take him out from that place, get him in one corner and say, see, tell me what your problem is. There's a way we can go about it. And you still find this justice and you still win.
You know, justice. For us to even know that, right, that Baba not revealing some information, okay, it's a problem. Because, again, like we asked, what exactly time did the blessing call Baba Mohbad? Was it morning? What was the first time blessing called Baba Mohbad that day? It's very important. The second call, the third call. Baba is not talking about that. And that would also help us a lot. Baba also called. What time did they call?
Don't forget.
Baba is only telling us when Mama Mohbad called. That is 4 p.m. Baba is saying, this family, they're intentionally bringing their fight. Baba and Wumi and Mama has been fighting before Mohbad died. So they are bringing that bitterness into the public. Okay? And you have to be strict with them and not be soft with them if you really want to know what happened to Mohbad.
No, I think Baba Mohbad doesn't have so much bitterness for them, because for Baba Mohbad to have gone to Bracket and said, Mama Mohbad made a mistake, defending Mama Mohbad, I don't think that man has. Don't forget. You are the one thinking like that. Wumi said, if Mama will open her mouth and say one thing about Baba Mohbad,
like and share button,
that man's life story. Baba may not want that confrontation. Baba may not want it.
No, Mama Mohbad has came outside to say.
No, it's not just. No. We don't know yet. It's not just that one. Come on, it's not just about that. It's not about the mother of Adura now. It's not.
No, wait.
How does not being the father of Mohbad, father of Adura and Blessing? How does that amount to anything?
Wait. It was after then. It was after when he made that statement that Mama Mohbad came outside. And don't forget one thing again. Karimo said, according to Karimo said, if Mama Mohbad will open
again,
it
means there's something.
Wumi, his life will be damaged, will be destroyed. So for you to know that this case, I don't even know.
Mama knows a lot. Mama knows enough.
Mama is the key.
That's what I'm saying. Let Baba meet with her and then let them knock.
Mama is the key to the justice.
They will not allow her to meet with Baba, because I could remember I had a video, I had a recording maybe yesterday that they are saying they called her, they say they want her to come to Abuja, that she can't also like me only body for you. Can you imagine? Me only body for you. That word alone is very powerful.
And you know what? They might have made
about the phone. That means there's something they are eating. And she was saying that she can't betray them. Me will live about the phone.
And that is
to be kind. if we can be listening to what they are saying, at least we'll be decoding some things from what they are saying. Me, I believe there's some hidden things that they are hiding between themselves. And the other party did not want her to see Baba because they know she can. She's a talkative. Could you believe Teba would have a contract that she was saying when Mohbad gave birth, when they give birth to Leanne that time, that they didn't allow her date the boy, and she just have to stay on her own. For you to know that there's many things in that woman's mind that if you are giving chance, if you give her chance, if they leave her for like a day alone, she will speak out.
Don't say one thing about Mama Mohbad.
But they are close backing her.
They are guiding these people. They are very wise. Mama Mohbad, for what I've noticed about Mama Mohbad is that she's somebody that can easily speak things out. Because imagine when Mama Mohbad went for that interview that you are talking about. Out of saying what is paining her, saying things from her mouth, she made mention that even when Mohbad was alive, they questioned the paternity of this boy. And she also made mention that whenever she would go to Mohbad's house, she used to see Wunmi with another guy on Mohbad's bed. So they will never, ever, the key to this justice is in Mama Mohbad's hands. And they can never, Mama Mohbad as she is, they are monitoring her up and down because they know she has a loose mouth. Sorry to say that.
They are giving her close marking. They will not allow her out for just 2 hours to be candid. That was why she was saying that word alone is very strong. Then what is it that you are saying that you can't betray them? Is it going to meet Baba? You are betraying them when you go to meet Baba? Or Baba is calling you, let's discuss. How can we get this justice for our son? And you are saying definitely there's much to it. To be candid, there's much to it. But I believe, sir, I believe God. I believe God. That God Almighty
we expose them.
We bring out the truth.
If only we
and he will expose whosoever. He will expose whosoever that is behind all these things. God Almighty will expose them.
Amen.
Because they can't just shut a life of a star like that. Serious. And if you check it, it will be a second time that such thing happens. Back then, when Megadeboye died, that is how they buried his matter. Now, this guy, Mohbad, I believe this one, God will surely speak for him. And his own spirit too is a very strong spirit. That is why we are still discussing about it until today. Because his spirit wants justice. And that spirit will get that justice that it deserves. By God's grace. I won't say more than that.
I greet everybody in the building. I greet everybody in the comment section. See, over this is 10 months now, we have been fighting about this Mohbad issue. And Papa Mohbad legal team, they have been separating Baba from Mama Mohbad. Are they not seeing that there's nothing is coming? We are not going anywhere. We are just where we are. And from Fapan to Fire, the way to Lubutoka. We know they go anywhere. Why they not let Mama Mohbad and Papa Mohbad reconcile? Maybe because as who is scatter, how do you expect to get justice? For 9 months, this family have been separate, and Mohbad tried to bring this family together. See it, they sit by this guy come out. Now, why they not allow Papa Mohbad may do it? Me, I know say Papa Mohbad and Christian and pastor. He go like me settle with this woman. May they allow and settle with this woman. Now, Papa Mohbad legal team be the problem where they fight this justice. Will be will not forget justice. Even the team will mean they are tired. They need justice. They need justice. Everybody needs justice. So we should talk to Baba Mohbad. Let us drag Baba Mohbad out. She settle with his family. go and settle with his family so that they should give Mohbad justice, the justice Mohbad need. Won't stop to the papa those people. If they don't need justice for that, may they go bury this pick, may they let people get peace of mind for once. May they go bury this innocent boy. The spirit, the trouble everywhere. The spirit. So that's just it.
Wait, you said they should drag Baba to settle with his family.
Yes, Baba should go and settle with his family. How do you expect
Baba to settle with his
family? How do you expect us to get justice from them?
Why are you dragging Baba to
This one will talk go Kaduna. This one will go Sokoto. This one will go Safara. How do you want to get anything from them?
Therefore, please, why do you expect people to drag Baba to settle with his family? When Baba has made several attempts to call the man, to call the woman, even just of reason, the one Shama went to do. Mama Mohbad went to go and meet them and said, accordingly, allegedly, she said that she will not go, that she can never disappoint the group. So why is it that is it Baba Mohbad that is not ready to settle with his family, or his family are the one that are not ready to settle with him?
God bless. You see, my sister, let me tell you, Baba is ready to settle with his family, but this Baba Mohbad legal team, that the one being problem to this whole thing.
No, wait now. They've called Baba now.
As a pastor, you know, say they get pride with pastor, they swallow. Pastor, not the life with busy family, he would be the part. This man no one settle with his family for the beginning. Mohbad no go one bring them together. More think about that one too. Mohbad no go even one bring them come. Mohbad they will.
You are missing it. See, from the beginning, Mama Mohbad has gone to marry another man. Baba Mohbad has married another woman. They are both married, so they are not single.
You not do with two man. The woman not leave him. Papa Mohbad not confirm and say leave him.
Hello, J-boy.
Mohbad settle Iya Mohbad. Who let Baba settle with the family. Who get justice for this boy.
It is not about Baba. They are not getting this thing.
Guys.
Baba, let me tell you, what you guys are not those things we are just talking. Baba know
what you are looking for. You will not see.
You for Imole. 1 second.
You see, you guys 10 months, today make it 10 months. We are still here. With the separation of the family, we are still where we are. We are not going anywhere. Now, one factor for the Tinubu regime, for the full Tinubu regime, now we will find justice for Mohbad.
You've done well, Jeff Imole. You have done well. Nobody writing formal letter say may you come stand for justice for Mohbad. You feel come on Mohbad profile picture from your profile. Stay back home. You don't need to be up here to be saying all this. It's not by force.
Let me tell you, this is
justice. You have no right. You have no right. Nobody writing formal letter. Sit down your house. Face your other people. It's not the one that's not right.
I don't have to sit down.
Hello. Can we do your
you come here and say you should go and do this?
Excuse me. Please.
I'm not blocking you.
Let's do it. Let's do one by one.
Let's do it what I want. Therefore, you are getting things mixed up. That's
hold on, please.
I'm complete. Let me quickly make my lie, of course. You are getting things wrong. That is the problem we're having here. Baba is ready to settle with his family. According to a chairman, I'm not there. According to him, they say Baba spoke with Mohbad on phone. So Baba is not like I'm not ready. Even the legacy wasn't Guresi that gave them Mohbad's number. But this is Mohbad that said he's not ready. He cannot go. He cannot disappoint his group. And go and meet Baba Mohbad to settle.
Can't betray them. She can't betray them.
That she can't bring them per head. Thank you. To settle with Baba Mohbad. Are you getting it, Jeff? It's not only about Baba Mohbad. One person cannot settle family if they do not agree to settle between themselves.
Josie, I think we need to stop blaming this legal team, and I'll tell you why. You can only instruct your lawyer or legal team to do what you want them to do. If
sorry, you have to get inside. They mean legal team by advisors who are close to Baba. They're not.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay, great. Because that is what me too. I'm about to say, because these people around Baba that call themselves group, I'll call them group. They are the one behind this problem. because they are the one feeling entitled about what Baba should do and what Baba shouldn't do. I'll give you an example right now. Last night, I was on Yekudi's platform. When that woman was asking Lakata and Bossman to explain what happened about 2 song, 3 song, whatever. Do you know that these people, 2 of them were pushing to each other? You speak. Me, I cannot. It's not me that knows about it too. You know the full story. At the end of the day, when they want to push narrative, they're saying it was PAPARIANO that pushed chairman. Is the one behind chairman's going to Abuja for the setting that is working on that G, those other people. And I'm like, for a second, can you listen to what you're saying? They now refuse to talk about where this man and Gurexi, when they are talking about the DNA secrecy and they will throw up, like just analyzing the story anyhow, trying not to blame Gurexi. And the one was like, they said Baba is being bullied. They said, no, I spoke to Baba. Baba said, no, he's not being bullied. So these people are just playing the public as if we are dumb. And some people are feeling entitled. Okay, why will Agata be saying, somebody should not be seen around Baba? Who are you to Baba?
Okay, please, can I interject you on this topic?
Yes.
Please, I don't think all this talk makes sense. Really, men are no vex. Now I will tell you na fact.
Which one doesn't make sense?
Hold on, listen, let me finish, please.
No, which one doesn't make sense?
Relax. I just said
we need justice.
Which one does not make sense? Hold on.
Listen.
Which one? I'm still talking.
About this Baba Mohbad being with Mama Mohbad, it doesn't make sense. First of all,
I am not talking about Mama Mohbad. Listen to me. I am not talking about Mama Mohbad. Let me finish my line of thought. I'm not talking about Mama Mohbad here.
People be encouraging that Baba Mohbad should go meet Mama Mohbad.
Did you hear me saying Mama Mohbad right now? Did you hear Mama Mohbad from my mouth now?
That was hold on. Hold on. To get the families together.
You guys care about that. What's it called? Did you hear me mention Mama Mohbad right now? Please. No. I'm not mentioning Mama Mohbad, and so you don't concern me. My point is, some people should stop feeling entitled that they even refuse to say that Mama went to see Baba as well. At the point when comment section were now banging that segment, that was when Bossman now mentioned it that we're one of the justice seeker as well. So chairman is not justice seeker, or Yinka is not justice seeker.
They are both denounced public seekers. They went out to say they are no more due. So
listen, that is the mistake you guys are making, and that is nasty. Listen, that is very nasty. Hold on. You can't be telling somebody that you can't be telling anybody what to do. Anybody can choose to say I am no more doing, and they can come back in 5 minutes and say I want to do. It's not of anybody's business. Nobody's got any rights.
You now come back with such.
Nobody get rights. Just like what you said to Jay now that he can remove the picture. You have no rights to tell me.
What you're saying is not making sense. When I'm saying this thing is that point doesn't make sense.
If you think what you're saying makes sense.
I said so. Listen.
If you think what you're saying makes sense, then keep it to your pocket. You can't tell anybody to remove any
my pocket, and that's why you're not seeing Baba Mohbad.
You didn't ask anybody to come to justice.
That's why so many people are saying you will not see Baba Mohbad again. They have right to say that.
They have no rights. They have no rights. That is childish. They have no rights. You guys are people.
You're making the man look like he's the victim. That's the problem. You're not getting.
Nobody can tell anybody when to come into justice and when to see Baba. You cannot see Baba. Nobody can tell anybody when to come and not. You guys need to stop justice. You need to stop that mentality because anybody can see Papa.
You guys don't think about that. We would anti-justice is why we tell you guys to pay somebody talk now say if the person have got that
you guys refuse to talk about somebody who didn't bully. They mentioned somebody was bullied. You are not addressing that. Nobody can buy it. When I say nobody is addressing that, you are saying this and this and this and that.
And they were lying against the man in this platform. They lie against this Shema. They was just lying. They never will talk truth anyway.
Exactly. Nobody wants to talk the truth. They want to come and do you guys in the front.
The same money Yinka came back online was the same day she blundered. So you people stop it. Try and reason from
the same chairman. The same chairman you are castigating right now. Chairman and Country Queen were the one that pushes the GoFundMe. They are the one that was trying to
where did they push it? Where's their receipt? I beg you not keep that one.
Who went to platform to pushing GoFundMe?
I have a question, please. Jacob Club. Concerning Shama, you said something. I don't seem to understand it. I saw a post this afternoon on what's it? Adenike platform. I don't understand it because from what I read from this post now, Shama was given 25,000. Guresi transferred 25,000 to Shama account. So I don't know which money.
It was Chairman that first gave Guresi money when they were still in this group that time, because apparently Andy and Crunchy Queen gave Baba money because that was when they are doing the group and all of that. So you know, I felt since two of them has given Baba money, let me to give Guresi 20,000 naira, and that was then. So it was when the whole thing came out. That was when Guresi now decided to want to transfer the money back. You know, probably they've told him to transfer the money back because this and this and this and this. So that was the reason why the money was.
I think it was. Maybe I didn't get it very well. Let me quickly read it, please. Because I just saw it.
You use it. Lady Harris was the one screaming about it that you should refund it, so you refunded the money back.
Was it Chairman that was mentioning refund? If Chairman
was not matter. Why would Chairman forward receipt to Harris?
Now because they came online. They came online to be saying stuff like he was the one behind Wumi. So if they're accusing
Ruby, not dirty talk, man.
Dirty talk.
From this thing now, I think it's Shama that is.
You don't get respect at all.
Maybe I'm not getting it very well. It seems it's Shama that wants to reform money because
you see. It's high time people just, maintain and be very careful.
Guresi is to return, not Chairman. Guresi is to return.
Because I'm not getting it then. Okay, because when I saw your good money, can you please forward your account to me and let me return the 25K to you? I'm more mature than getting dirty. My focus
everyone. Hello.
I don't understand.
You people keep saying because
let me explain juices.
I am in cassette.
Bookie
Jesse, no. Bookie Jesse,
hold on now, Nige, please wait. Oh yeah,
Bookie Jesse, no, it's not Baba Mohbad publicly.
Wait, now Nige.
She could not say she don't want just
don't mind them. Don't mind them. They are all hypocrites. They are all fucking hypocrites.
They will only see the one here.
Can you hear me? I don't know why they are
They will not see the one that be bullied.
Please, Imole, please, thank you.
Let him finish talking when he's done.
Thank you. Okay, so go ahead. Explain, please.
Anyway, so on Lady Harris platform, that day when the whole thing started, the final day, after they begged them to stop talking and all that, right? So they still went on Lady Harris's platform, that's Chairman and Amin Kadi. They continued, they now raised the topic again from beginning. Meanwhile, Chairman had written a formal letter, like a document that he is no more interested in justice for Mohbad, sending it to York Daddy. I don't know if York Daddy employed him. I don't know, but he did that to York Daddy, right? So he went on Lady Iris's platform, started talking about it again. You that you said you are no more in, right? We started talking all over again. So it seems some set of people were not finding it interesting anymore because some anti-justice were on Iris's platform because we all know Iris has some anti-justice who are even moderators on her platform, right? And they were now raising this topic again. They were all talking and bashing again and making fun. So maybe that's why they reported that matter again to Bukky Jesse, and that's when Bukky Jesse now dropped off because it was immediately as we're still talking. So along the line, Yinka Ade dropped herself, chairman dropped themselves. After Bukky Jesse now posted even chairman. So then I had the audacity, like the sense to now drop themselves and drop the topic. Then Lady Iris now started with the, Gorexi was giving money as at April 25,000 naira. That she will make sure she collects the money back. So they started with the hashtag, refund the money, Gorexi 25K, Gorexi blah, Gorexi must go. You know, on the platform, they started typing and all that. So that 25,000, definitely, Gorexi must have gotten information. Were you dashed some money at some point when the going was going? Possible, yes. Before this person denounced.
Newman, thank you, I've understood. Thank you very much. But this thing looks so mature because I don't see any content in this thing that she posted.
See, let me explain what happened behind the case. It was because people are saying
I was in the platform and said she's also going to talk about it. She's going to spread it.
Yeah.
You see, let me explain how that money came about.
Okay.
Gudexi was saying he doesn't know chairman, he knows him as Otumba, blah, 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 blah. The same chairman, you guys used to be in the group when you guys used to call each other on video.
I said
Hold on. Chairman said they used to call themselves on Zoom meeting, video, live. At least, if you don't remember somebody's voice, you could remember their face. If you don't remember their face, you could remember their voice. These people they're in the group for a while. You said you did not remember him. You did not know him. You are denying that you've never seen him before. Until the next day, when you dial his number, when his number came up on your phone, before you know, it was that chairman. So that was when chairman now said, how can you say you don't know me? Or you've never seen me before? We used to be in the group meeting before. We've spoken so many times. So all of a sudden, you are coming out to sell your narrative that you don't know me, you've never seen me before, you don't remember that I came on under different name. That was what brought the 25,000 naira money. By Lady Iris.
Even the day that I heard that Gorexi was saying it, I was writing at the comment section, they blocked me that Gorexi is telling lies. Because Gorexi can never say he doesn't know chairman.
Even yesterday about the calling. About the calling, you people are saying
actually happened. That was why I believe what chairman and Yinka said about
about the calling. They're still believing that about the calling. They're still believing that it was chairman that picked up Grexi's phone unknowingly and called Yamubad. They're still saying that they're refusing to admit the fact that Gorexi was one that unlocked his own phone.
Problem we are having here.
And how can somebody, a stranger,
when somebody
pick up your phone
that is not right, we should call the person out.
How can a stranger come to use your phone to call somebody else?
Now, we can't be looking for truth with lies. You can't be looking for truth with lies.
Using as a friend, right?
No. Wait, Neoma, he knows his face now. This is the person that you've talked to. On Zoom, you've talked to, you've discussed to. So it's a lie.
Have people that sometimes they don't even pick up faces. Do they sit together? Do they live together?
How many times that name and they call on video?
I guess he said he doesn't know him as a chairman. I guess he said he doesn't know him as chairman.
Chairman said they used to call each other by their real name, not TikTok name, during this Zoom meeting. My brother,
he said Otuba now. That was what he said. He said he knows Otuba.
No, hold on.
Chairman was hearing Otuba or chairman.
Even Otuba or chairman. The chairman said when we used to do meeting, in the meeting, we used to call each other by our real name, not by TikTok name, right?
Wait, you know him as chairman.
By one identity.
The problem we're facing here is that some people are taking sides. These people are anti-justice.
I want to ask a question, okay? Guys, let's look at this like this. Chairman said when he came, okay, when he came down from the car, Gurexi hailed him, say, Babao, like hailed him, and him and Gurexi was outside, they spoke, okay? So, how come, don't forget that chairman came around 4 p.m., something like, according to what chairman said on Friday. So, how come with chairman come, okay, 4 p.m., chairman went with you guys. You guys were in the house speaking, okay? You hear them calling him Otumba, which was his real name. Okay, the name that you know that, I mean, he also be, because he has always identified himself as Otumba Oyinlola, okay? And you guys even went to restaurant. All this while, you still don't know that he was the one. Then the next day on Saturday was when you now realize that he was the one. Come on now. It's not adding up.
Fuckery boys. Fuckery.
No, let Naimoli answer that question because I see her go and defend this. So let her answer that question because I know I stand when it comes to this particular.
She's been defending them on other platform. I've seen her before.
Justice, me, if I say it, I'll be justice.
Naimoli, go on because I know I've seen your platform where you go off on.
You know what they said about Chama? They said because Chama went to.
So Naimoli, speak now.
They said Chama went to Temi's platform. Now, is this
trying to be funny?
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being.
Your daddy has been on other platform before.
In your ear when I was speaking.
Why don't you answer it? Because
you putting the airpod in your ear when I was speaking.
We kept quiet for you now. We said answer the question. So go on, answer the question.
Notice I was on a call. Didn't you see that I was blank? And I didn't hear what you guys were talking about.
We didn't see you were blank. Sorry, we didn't see you were
blank. Now, so they do. When it comes to asking the right question, they'll say, I'm busy. I didn't see it. The same way they're saying Chama went to Temi's platform. The same way.
You are the coward. You are the coward. You are so annoying. You don't have respect.
The same way. Your daddy went on.
I prostrate.
Is it Temi or the other one? Remind me. Tell me another one.
Wait. Papariano don't want to talk again. Me, I only came up to ask you two questions. Naimoli, I only came up to ask you two questions. One, the first one is this. Sorry, listen. I've been to platform this morning where they called me Timumi, and I asked why. They said because I go to MFM's platform. I said, okay, cool. As a host, should you go to MFM platform to go and be dancing on camera for on MFM's platform? Does that make that person anti-justice? If you know a host that does that, would you support that?
First of all, me, I don't know who accused you. I didn't accuse you. Another thing is this. I made a statement to someone that I noticed some anti-justice were on their platform. I said, nobody is restricting you from being friends from who you know, right? Because you said you know them before. But for me, I can question your kind of person. Because this kind of people, I already question their kind of being. You're seeing the truth and you choose to follow the lie. That's your business. That's your conscience. Let it fight you. But the period while you were dancing, did the person sit down to watch what people were doing? You know, sometimes your daddy does a party thing. Bolly B goes there, she comments and dance as well. And people are like, oh no, leave her. This is a party moment, right? So it depends. Maybe while they were talking about justice talk, you were dancing. The person saw you. Or they were having a party. I don't know. I'm not the person.
They were having a party. And they went there.
Did you explain yourself to the person?
No, because you're not getting my question, right?
If you touch me, wait. Don't give yourself stress. Don't stress yourself.
Wait, just hold on. I'm not speaking to Naimoli. Hold on, please. If you touch me anti-justice because I did that, because you're having a party and I went there, I didn't even dance, so I just went there in the comment section. But there is another host, another person that actually went there for a party and danced. And you that you were dancing there, tagged another person in the comment section that you're anti-justice because of that reason that you were in a platform that belongs to Team Mumi. But you, the host, you were actually there with your camera open, dancing. And people are embracing that, but condemning another person in the comment section. How is that fair?
I would not like to. That's not fair. And I'm going to tell you. I don't know why this is echoing. So I'm not screaming. So to be honest with you, right? You can go dance wherever you want to dance. Me, I don't go to all those platforms. You get. And if you are there having your fun, you are having fun. Life is beautiful. You understand? They are having an organic moment at that moment. It's not a crime. Like I gave an example. Your daddy does same thing. Anti-justice people come there, right? They dance their dance. And even that they will even play, Bali baby. But when it gets to this other mood, everybody, me, I know how to channel. If I'm at work, I do work. If I'm at church, I do church. I'm like that. But I carry my God everywhere I go. I'm not the type that carry God to only church, right? I'm not that mentality. So you're going there to dance. That's why I said, did the person stay? Me, I'm that kind of person. If I enter a platform by a mistake or someone invites me to a platform, you understand, like maybe someone's life, I stay there, I listen for like 10 to 30 minutes, listen and understand what is going on. And, before I interact. And most times I get invited to come upstairs. I'm not like you lot that send invites to go up, right? So we all have different IQs and people want to hear me and it's not my problem. But my darling pussy, I don't see for you asking me if it is me. I'm not going to judge you yet till I listen to what you say and how you sound. And that's on period.
Let me just 1 minute. You see, hypocrisy is what will kill a lot of people in this our nation. Hypocrisy. Now, waiting to buy a lot of people. Do you know that? I'm sorry to say, and I'm not here to disrespect anybody. When they were analyzing what Gracie did, this sister talking right now was the one saying, I think they're trying to change the narrative. They choose to see what Gracie has done, whether it's good, whether it's bad, to at least point the right finger to him. They were saying Chairman and Yinka, they were trying to, penetrate. They were trying to change the narrative now. That is when they now go on Lady Aries platform and this and this. Even Joe Daddy went on MFM. It's not a big deal. It no matter. Anybody can go to anybody platform. I can go to Lion's Den. If they won't chop me finish, I go wrong. The same thing Chairman did. But using that against Chairman, that he said he doesn't do justice anymore, but he went on Temi's platform to talk. It no matter. Anybody can switch on and off. As long as say you don't betray anybody. Do you understand? But saying, hold on a second, but saying that because he said he's not doing anymore, that is why he shouldn't be seen with Baba. Nobody can tell anybody when to, if Baba want to receive you as a friend, to go near him, it's his choice. If Baba say no, I'm not seeing you, it's Baba's choice. But nobody should be saying you are not allowed. That one is not allowed. So what are you? Why are you saying it? Who are you to Baba that are saying that?
And they hold in their mobile hostage. So they've hold Baba mobile also.
Do you understand? Me, I have no problem. Like I always say, I can go to anybody platform. The least I will not do. The least I will not do is to come on your panel list. If I know that maybe you guys are on a different level, I will not come up on your panel list. I'll just be listening. But whenever you people that were supposed to be in the same accord saying, okay, why will Bossman be saying PAPARIANO is behind Chairman's movement? They are the one funding or pushing Chairman. Does that talk make sense? He couldn't even talk about what Grexy says did in Abuja. They were leaving that part out yesterday. Whether it's true, whether it's real, nobody knows. But if your own people do something that is not right, it is not a big deal to point the right finger to him. You can't be blaming other people and sparing your own people. And you see, until we begin to hit the nail on the head, this is what will keep happening. They are changing the narrative. They are changing. Have you guys questioned the reason why?
Let's call a spade a spade. When someone is wrong, we tell him that it's wrong. When he's right, we tell him that it's right.
Your second question, please ask me the question.
Okay, I'm ready. Can I ask now? Can I ask now? Okay, can I ask now?
Before you ask the question, bro, hold on, because the one we ask, make I chook my pin for that one. See, at the beginning, you guys can play with anti-Wumi Justice group. Gureshi can call them. Gureshi can mingle with King White. He can mingle with those people. Young Daddy can go to their platform and dance bunny. We can come, but Baba cannot go to Yamubad to go and get information from Yamubad. Ba, I better talk what you want to talk.
No vex, I beg. Naimoli, my second question is this. Let's put
But
evidence.
okay. From what I explained here, I hope you were able to understand me, because I understand that people don't know how to assimilate, and it's not my problem. I was able to decipher two different things. When it comes to social, I said this. When it comes to this thing, but then I'm going to judge you on your kind of character. Me, I cannot associate with you guys are associating, but I'm not going to castigate you. And I made that thing clear that you went like the party is different from talking about justice from Mohbad. Now, I said something, even when this chairman talk came up, I said, chairman said he's no more in for it, right? Did he go to see Baba Mohbad based on neutral things? No. He went based on this same justice thing. The woman you want him to talk to few days ago still tried to throw her husband under the bus, and you're saying you should lap your pill. You guys, a lot of you are married. You are staying with your partners. Can't you use yourself as example? And you know that when you have a problem, even a quarrel with your partner, come on, touch me, even their body to touch you, you are angry. Then two people that are apart, that are fighting, you're saying they should lap it. Are you thinking? Anyway, let me not bother. I'm not going to help.
Hold on, Naimoli. As regards that, this is not the question I wanted to ask you, but I'm just going to chip in here. Now, if let's say chairman did suggest that they should call Mama Mohbad, Gurezi was there. Why did he not stop it? Why he's meant to protect Baba? Why did he not stop it? Why did he agree to it?
So, like, can I answer you, please?
Yeah, go on.
Based on my understanding from his own testimony and other people's testimony, Otuba went with a different name. Chairman went with a different name. Ade whatever went with a different name, right? That he doesn't know. Some people don't remember faces, they don't know faces, and that's why I said they don't sleep and wake up together. So all those things that they're saying, I don't see the evidence there. And sometimes even we all know how Zoom is. Zoom always messes up. Man, Joyce Beto. Sorry.
Yeah, like I don't understand what you're trying to, that's got nothing to do with faces now. If I had come there.
Hold on, sorry, please. I got it. Sorry, I was talking to some brother.
Maybe we'll talk about something else, Jerry.
And go off. Like your criteria. That's what I was saying.
All these small talk, people visitors, do the sweet for years. They can crucify you for going there and chairman, but they cannot crucify their own.
Okay, I beg, make I ask my other question. Way different from this.
I'm not
Please, I don't want them to. I don't like when you hear you. Let me just ask my other question. Then Naimoli, let me ask my other question. Then I'll drop. Is that okay?
I'm also going to drop. I don't wear the hula balloon. It doesn't make sense. So the thing that is this, like I said, from my own understanding, right? He doesn't know him like that, and Baba Mohbad is expecting a friend. Even the same chairman said it wasn't Gorexi that gave him description. Someone else gave him description. And according to even Gorexi, at some point when they were speaking, he said, oh, even saw Yinka, he was happy. You understand? So he might have held her, and both of them were walking in together. He might choose to take the greeting that, oh, he said, did Gorexi say, oh, too bad, chairman, hey. We can't testify to that. But he could actually be hailing Yinka for the job she did. Right? But then he can decide to tap into the blessing of greeting. That's his business. I don't know that. But the thing is this. You cannot interject someone that you say, okay, this is my friend. It's Baba Mohbad now that said, oh, I know this person. He's vulnerable at the moment. And chose to listen and said, oh, this is my friend. My friend is coming to see me. And he paid attention to listen to the person. Oh, let me call you. Do you have Mama Mohbad's number? Let me see if we can sort this. Blah, 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 blah. Giving him ideas on how it will go, right? According to their testimony. And he too might reason it that, okay, maybe this way they will be able to help. But I don't know of the Lapio. Maybe they didn't share to that Lapio part. I'm not interested. But for me, I just feel it doesn't make sense. And I myself scolded Mr. Gorexi. And I said, I think for this, mister, before I even heard the old gist, I said, I think you should just take a step back. But when I listened to everything, and I was looking at it, it was looking like a plot. Because I now calculated, I said, when I finally listened, I said, it doesn't make sense. We all have been hearing these people accuse Baba Mohbad of murdering his son. This same woman that is a mother, on a Monday, she was aware. They told this man on a Tuesday and still told him to go back home. That's when he got the information, according to what they've all said there. This same woman has been going to court. Even the daughter-in-law and the woman had been accusing that, you have been accusing your husband. If they were to kill that man, the man would have been long gone. If they were to buy him. The last inquest they all had that they saw themselves face to face. What did she still do? And you people are now saying they should go hug themselves and la pew pew. That's to the extreme. To the extreme. So that's the thing. You all need to think. I'm not being emotional here, and I'm not being desperate. No, no bad. And we need to be the one.
Is it compulsory they must lap you? You guys should forget about this lap you. And then did they ask them to go and lap you?
So I think I'm able to
Okay, let me ask my last question. Yeah, I'm with you. And I'm gonna answer you. Hold on, let me just ask my last question. Let me ask my last question before you go.
Now we are not in the marketplace.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Therefore,
I'm a social decorum.
and
You can go much.
It is not easy. Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad cannot just see themselves, and Mama Mohbad will be telling him all the secrets. Never, without coming together, without being that move, bringing her back into the old time. Old time scenario, the love they share together and everything. But for them to just sit down and just talk, and you expect Mama Mohbad to be saying the truth, this is not done.
Okay, ma. See, the initial plan, if you not they forget, what they talk, see, made they see body, made they call as a family, made they ask each other, say, how this team, how what we will plan for this justice for Mohbad. This one they go here, this one they go here. Made they sit down as a family, made they talk. They not say me they go lap you.
Wait, now Mama Mohbad is not ready. Mama Mohbad is not ready. Okay, so what Chairman said now, Baba Mohbad spoke with Mama Mohbad on phone, and even at least nobody stopped Baba Mohbad from talking to her. Baba Mohbad still spoke with her. But yes, Mama Mohbad said he cannot disappoint and he cannot put his group to shame. That she will not go. So what do you expect to Baba Mohbad to do?
You see, Baba Mohbad also called her, right? Baba Mohbad have someone in the family that Mama Mohbad also look up to. He can also call that, okay, Mona call her sister, Mona Mo come talk, this our picking will die so. And they come together because they don't differ from each other for long for 10 months now. They don't
Hello.
Let me remind Jeff for something.
Hold on, please.
Audio that came outside that Mama Mohbad went to go and call one of Baba Mohbad family, elder in the family, that Baba Mohbad wants to send him what's her name? Adura also to prison, that they should help them to talk to Baba Mohbad. And the man said, but we have been calling you since all this day. You refuse to come. So they've made different attempts. Baba Mohbad have made different attempts, but the woman is not ready. That is what me I'm saying here. And what do you expect that man to do? So you can go ahead.
But justice not going to work. What are we going to do next now?
Just 1 minute. This is a quick one, okay? You're saying at the time the phone was presented to Baba Mohbad, did he refuse? Did he say they are enemy? He doesn't want to disappoint people.
Oh!
No.
So why are you guys trying to make something out of it?
That is what I'm telling you, Mole.
If the real man in question doesn't have issue with that, why are people trying to control him and have issue with it? Why?
See, that is why I'm telling you, Mole. When Mole said that they started trying Baba, that Baba is not
Likewise,
ready.
Victor, I don't know.
Family. Baba is ready. Baba is ready. His mama is ready.
The problem here is people that are giving excuses to the wrongdoing. People that are giving nonsensical excuses for nasty doings. Now, people will cause this problem.
But apart from people now, Mama Mohbad herself is not ready. Baba Mohbad is ready. He's willing. But the other party is not ready. What can he do? What do you expect him to do? Forget about people that are making excuse for Baba Mohbad.
It's like what Paparano just said now.
You guys have the proof. You guys have the proof.
When you are saying that the other thing is ready, okay? One, they have not initiated for any such meeting for them to meet in the first place, okay? It is a plan that was supposed to be made that, again, it didn't go through because there are some people controlling Baba Mohbad. Had they been, they were really interested, okay? One, it wouldn't have get off hand like this. They would have found a way to manage it. Even when they come to Lagos, they would have followed up.
Don't forget, Yama said
before the mother
you are missing something.
Before Iya Mohbad came online, Iya Mohbad told chairman, let me go and speak to my people and then I will call back. Okay, in the call with chairman. Iya Mohbad went to speak and then she called back. She was the one that called back. And then chairman, Goresi gave the phone to chairman. Then chairman gave to Baba Mohbad that say hello to your ex-wife. And then Baba Mohbad spoke and they exchanged pleasantry. And the phone went off like that. It was later on when it becomes buzz. People on Baba Mohbad's side, they are controlling the man. The people on the woman's side too, they are controlling her. And they bring her to the internet to deny everything and to even condemn it. They want to teach her. And then that was bitterness came back again. Everything was going fine.
No, Paparano, that's what I'm saying. Like concerning what Imole is saying.
The so-called justice group come into it, and the so-called anti-justice group came in between them, and then the thing went again bitter.
Yeah, but Paparano, you are not getting my point. That is what I'm saying to Jay Imole. That it is not only about Mama Mohbad's force here. They are, as in, the two must agree to come together. If the two are not agreeing, there's nothing one party can do.
If the people who are controlling them are not allowing them,
they are not allowing them. That's what I'm not allowing them.
Focus on the people that are not allowing them. Focus on those not allowing them.
We should focus on those who don't want them to come together. Those are the problem.
Paparano,
those are the problem here.
Like you said, to be candid, those two people, they didn't have problem. Baba did not have problem. Likewise, the wife did not have problem. But there are some people that did not want two of them to come together because they know that if two of them come together,
she will feel like she's betrayed.
If two of them should come together to God who made me, the whole truth will soon come out.
God will bless you.
We definitely come out. But those people hiding the truth, they didn't want the two of them come together. And some people are making money from this issue. And that is why they didn't want this thing to even go to where we want it to be. All because they are selfish aim. Their selfish aim is what all of them after.
Chairman, send the request, please come up. Chairman is even here.
My brother, you see,
please come up.
What's the statement?
Yes, I'm saying affect you.
You see, what's the statement about
people will know the truth. No, I know what I'm saying. I prefer you not to stay back because you will look defeated. And yesterday they still went to spread false narrative.
Exactly.
Platform, and that is not good for you.
It's not good for him at all. No,
you have to defeat them. That's just it. You have to defeat them. There is no excuse about, you feeling for them or allowing them. It's just to defeat them. If they are saying the wrong thing, you have to control the right. You have to make sure that the right thing stands them, and the public respect you for that, and that keeps your reputation intact. Because a lot of people not even having time to hear more from you, and then you stand behind and say, oh, you don't want to do this, oh, you don't talk about it again. You don't talk about it, but they need to protect themselves by spoiling you. So I don't know. I prefer you.
That's what they're doing every day. Every day, that's what they're doing.
Spoil them. Okay?
They are not attacking Guresi. They are not attacking Guresi. They are just this girl that came down now. You know the funny part of it. She's only supporting Guresi.
They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing.
You know the funny part of it, right? Yesterday when Yekudi was asking Bossman was intentionally leaving the part. He said he was there when Chama was talking on the Nigeria's platform. And you are not saying it the way the guy was saying it. You are leaving some point. When the guy said, I was just saying if they can come together. But they're not basing it on Lapio. Even Lapio, according to
how can he say doesn't know chairman till the next morning?
Exactly.
And the question I want to ask: the chairman sleep there till the next morning for him to realize? Chairman, did you guys sleep there until the next morning? Paparano, sorry. What next morning?
Well, chairman said it on your platform. Chairman said it on your platform now. They left. They didn't sleep together now. So So there is.
Why is Guresi realizing the morning? Why up to the night Guresi didn't know the morning?
Oga, maybe Guresi don't drink. He don't drink. You know, say when you see money where you don't work for, you go spend that anyhow. Maybe you don't drink, so
it's a lie. It's all about drinking.
Before they went out to drink, they don't see each other. They don't give each other.
Let me ask a question. Who is this person? And this person should come up and say, Mama, why? I don't keep Perempe. Peperempe. Okay, sorry. Paparano, see you. Baba will be in charge of the whole problem. Baba if you remember chairman. Who can be Guresi will be saying they call this chairman, they do on call every time when they group together. Baba will be saying get everything for head, they think about I want waka. Baba
my brother.
Papariano. I have a question for you. Papariano, I've got a question for you when you're done.
1 minute. Okay, this person has been protesting in the comment section since. Okay, I want to hear something intelligent from this person. Okay, I'm inviting you. Come up, Joe. What's up, comfort? Let's learn from you. Let's hear from you. At least, you may think all of this. We may be doing the wrong thing. Okay, just come tell us something that that we just that will change all of this. Okay, you see, you are not coming. You just, I don't know. Is this person anti-justice even?
No. She's from Daddy.
Who knows this person? How many? Top movie.
She's Daddy Young's babe. Leave her. She's Daddy Young's of How
do you know?
I know. I told you Peperempe. Now you don't know.
Peperempe.
It's not the same person, no, Mickey. It's not the same person.
Let me tell you why.
Mickey, it's not the same person.
Listen to me, Sniper. If you are talking against Muiwa,
but don't drag Daddy York, leave Daddy York.
No. Let me tell you. If you're talking about Muiwa, she will attack you. And Guresi.
Let's get that. Get this.
Let her come up and engage.
Papariano, let me ask you my question.
Go on with your question.
Yeah, while we are all talking about this Baba and Mama coming together to lap PP or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So what if, because we are thinking Baba might be able to persuade Mama and get information. What if it goes the other way around? Mama was able to convince Baba and everything now went to Jagbajantis.
And then we will see the best that the family want to present. We just want to see a solution of the family. Okay? When we see their solution, then we will see whether all of them are for justice, or it is either they are for justice or not for justice. But can they come up with a kind of agreement? We will not put that.
Yeah, you are saying that because you're neutral, you're not for Baba, you're for Mohbad. But don't forget that some panelists, they are for Baba. They cannot even put that in their cocktail. Don't you understand?
You know, all those people that they are saying they are for one person, they are for this person. I don't think they really need justice. Because the justice that everybody are clamoring for is justice for Mohbad. Either you are Team Baba or you are Team Mama. When you get that ideology that, okay, this is all what we want. We want this guy. We want to know the cause of his death. But when you not put settlement in it, definitely you are behind. You have an hidden agenda to it. If you are putting settlement, but you see the reason why some for Baba is that they see Baba as if he's the only one fighting for that justice. You understand? You see.
I understand you, bro.
So let's get in the family of Mr. Joseph Aloba. Mr. Joseph Aloba is still the only person in that family looking for justice. Okay, that is as
that is what I said.
Well, yeah, we have to make that clear first. And now, But because justice is not something that only the family looks, because it's a crime against the state. Okay, but the family is the first interesting party. Then the second interesting party is the public. And the public even have a higher say, because if the government is trying to cheat the family, the public is going to support the family to make the family. Yeah. So that's what we are doing to Mohbad. We are trying to support him, but we want him to get the right thing done. That's where we are having clash with him. The man wants justice, we understand, but his action doesn't show that he wants justice. His behavior, the words of his mouth shows that he wants justice, but the things he has done so far is not leading us to get justice. That is what we are saying.
Okay, Papariano, again, right? Let's put things aside. Like people keep saying, where are your evidence and all of those yama yama. Now, let's say it's true that Gorexi is doing all those things that he's doing to Baba. Like no one has the evidence. And I heard Bossman said he put a call through to what's this guy's name? To Gorexi. And Gorexi gave the phone to Baba. And he asked Baba, he said, Baba, don't lie to me. Has Gorexi been doing A, B, C, D to you? And Baba said no. And I'm saying, how do you expect Baba to tell you the truth right there? That is impossible.
When you use
you're in your car or is in somewhere, I mean, that is causing discussion.
All right. So, like no one has got evidence to show. I understand that. But is that not something people should look into? That we don't want to believe that it's true, but shouldn't they be thinking of investigating it properly? Rather than just saying, oh, we can't believe there's no evidence.
Sometimes the person that I blame, sometimes, okay, that is allowing all of this fracas going is the way Lady Harris twists and then this thing, because I think they see her as a major contender, like somebody that she wants to grab justice away from them at all costs. And if she can apply wisdom to the things that she's doing, all of this inner fight will be reduced, because, I mean, it is further, like, it becoming more of a division, and, like, it's not by force, okay? I mean, even before she was blocked on this platform, I used to tell her, I said, come, lady, okay? You have to apply sense. These people are trying to put out certain narrative there in the public. You cannot do this by doing the same thing with them. Okay, they are coming with fracas, and so look at what Bukky just did. Bringing someone's husband, I mean, threatening the person, I'm going to end your political career. That's extreme. Okay? So, and then, right now, one of the biggest offense of Chairman, when I look at it, is because Chairman was communicating with Lady Harris. Because they feel like everybody who have spoken to that woman, they feel like that person is either because they are thinking the same, because I don't know what people are thinking, okay? I don't know. I'm not trying to, I don't know what I can say. But seeing them together, they feel like maybe there's something ongoing on. Okay, with both of them. So as a result, and I've told Chairman too, I mean, if you say that somebody is so controversial like that, okay, you have to use your brain too, okay? Do not be around people who are too controversial, because if it comes, it will touch you, okay? And I think Chairman too, I mean, if he has not learned from that, I mean, that concerns him. These are the things that even me on my platform, when people come here to speak, I try to look at the standpoint that they are speaking. They may be right, okay? But when they are becoming too controversial and on their own side, they are not doing much to help that controversy, to help control the controversy, I'm going to just block them. Because when they go convict me, I won't let that happen. Okay, I will never let that happen. And that is why always on this platform, we take different people, we bring them here, we discuss with them, we ask them relevant questions. If you have anything that worries you, let's talk about it, let's see it. Okay? We want the best idea to lead all of us. If it can come from anybody, let's think about it all together. We think about it, we reason it, and then if Gorexi really means justice, it may give us justice. If Muyiwa wants justice, we'll watch their action. The actions of Muyiwa is the reason why I disagree with them. Baba Mohbad is your brother. They are insulting him every day, saying that Baba Mohbad is doing this, Baba Mohbad killed Mohbad. Let us sue them now, Muyiwa is not doing it. Okay? Muyiwa may even tell you that we have sued them, nothing is happening. Okay, Muyiwa, can we see the petition? No, they won't show it, because they have not done it. They came out the other time saying that autopsy petition has been given since February. That's not correct. It was March. They are lying to people. Can we see it? No, they won't show you. Okay. And now, the embalming case, when you went to Berekete, why didn't you tell Berekete? If you care about the embalming case so much, why didn't you tell Berekete? They won't tell Berekete. They don't plan before they do things. And look at all these mistakes. When we sit, we complain, and then they get mad. They are fighting us back.
If they don't know how to do, let them live there and let those who can do this thing do it. It's not a do or die thing. Same way you are telling Lady Harry it's not a do or die thing. It's not do or die thing for Gurex and Muyiwa. This is not Baba Mohbad's case. It's the case of the government. It's the case of the government against who killed Mohbad. It's not the case of Baba Mohbad against who killed Mohbad. Never, never. It's the case of the government against who killed Mohbad. Plus public, plus Baba Mohbad. All of us are just trying to make sure that the government do the right thing. Baba Mohbad doesn't have any case here. Baba Mohbad is not going to criminal court. Baba Mohbad is only going to criminal court only if he's found guilty of quickly burying Mohbad. Or maybe he's a witness that maybe Baba Mohbad is not going to criminal court now. There's nothing because he didn't say anything. Wumi can go there as a witness because they will ask when they are prosecuting the nurse. Okay, nurse, we have witness that you are the one that killed Mohbad. Okay, who were the people in the house? Oh, yeah, come and be a witness with the lawyer that yes, nurse killed Mohbad. Wumi will come, Adura will come, all of them they will come. I was there. It was before me that the nurse killed Mohbad with the injection. Simple. Then they will go back unless the nurse really have evidence. Unless the nurse want to fight back and say, no, when I came back, Mohbad was dead. Then now again, police must still go and investigate Wumi again. Before you get to criminal court, police must arrest you, detain you, charge you. Police have not arrested Wumi yet. Charge Wumi, detain Wumi. Wumi doesn't have any case in the criminal court. People open your ear. People go to wrong platform and spread wrong narrative. We talk about the criminal court or DNA. Which DNA? What do you guys know? I don't understand. Does criminal court investigate? Court doesn't investigate now. Only the police has a primary duty to investigate all crimes in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Only the police, that is their duty.
Only the Nigerian police, so only the Nigerian police.
Court will send you back to the police. If, let me say, Prime go to police station to them and say, Wumi did this. Again, they will say, police, go and investigate it again. Police must go and check it and see that, yes, Wumi did something. If Wumi don't do anything, police will still not arrest Wumi. It's not court. Court don't arrest people. Okay? The only thing you can say is this. If you want to open a special case, you can open a special case against Wumi. Like we are talking about Wumi insulting Baba Mohbad. That will be Baba Mohbad against Wumi. But anything that has to go through the police is police against that person. Or the government against that person. Not Baba Mohbad.
Me, I get one question I'll ask you. I'm sorry, guys. Based on what you just said right now about women.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Do you know that when we read the CTC report between Wumi, on everything that happened in that house, I'm bringing this out because you said Wumi, she's not a suspect. Now, my thing is this, which we already read in the report, right? That Wumi actually fought Mohbad on their way coming back from the show, and they as well fight in the house that very night. So now my question is this. Why do you think Wumi is not a suspect? Because Wumi did not mention that she fought Mohbad in the house or on their way coming back from the show. Why two people testified to it that there was a fight in that house and on their way coming back? And who are these people? Adura and Darusha.
You know, from us, that is why I've continued to advise Mohbad father to be guided. Guresi made a very big blunder at the time Guresi talk about a fight at home. And Baba Mohbad too was made to say that, Baba Mohbad, did you witness any fight at home? No. Did anybody tell that there was fight at home? No. What Spending said is different. They are misinterpreting what Spending and Adura said for something else. And that is not correct. There is no citizen so far. There is no citizen from us, as you are here right now, that you can bring from anywhere that says Wumi and Mohbad fought physically. The closest person that says anything like that was Spending, saying that when they got to Orchid Junction, okay, Wumi held Mohbad, Wumi locked Mohbad's cloth on his neck. Okay, and Wumi was kind of saying Wumi is not going to go back. She's going to go sleep in the hotel. She's not going to go home. And Mohbad said they would all go home. Okay, the other areas where Spending mentioned fight, Spending was talking about argument. That is, Mohbad was fighting with everybody, including himself. And Mohbad was just angry. He was fighting with everybody, including me. didn't even mention himself too. And that was quarrel. Mohbad was anybody. I don't know that you understand Yoruba. Mohbad was just speaking to everybody. Okay? So now on the case of Adura on Monday said that when I went up, I hear my Mohbad and Wunmi arguing about the Canadian visa. Okay? And I gave him the phone. And nobody saw Mohbad after that time. Okay? Now, the second statement of Adura that they are misinterpreting is on Tuesday. I'm quoting them. You see me, I like to quote them what they say. Okay? Not what people are trying to make out of it. On Tuesday, DJ Bami opened the door for the nurse. The nurse came in. Adura was in the kitchen cooking fried rice. At some point, Adura said Indomie. Adura said fried rice. We understand those things, okay? Those confusion. And then DJ Bami opened the door. The nurse went home up. The nurse was treating Mohbad. DJ Bami was up. According to DJ Bami, he was up. Later, he went down to bring mob, okay? But now, on the side of Wunmi was going up and down. Okay, and then now Wunmi said she witnessed 2 injections, and Mohbad was given one particular injection. Mohbad said, remove it. Mohbad went to peace. Mohbad came back. Okay, so and then later Mohbad started shaking. Then the nurse and the Jibami, they went to get something in the pharmacy. Okay, so on the side of Wunmi, Wunmi said she screamed out that Emma boy, it is that noise that Adura heard. That is after the nurse has come. After that nurse has came. That is the noise, not fight. It is the what Wunmi witnessed that made her shout, Emma, be coming. So now, then, according to Adura, he said he went up and then they transferred Mohbad from the room of the baby because there was no fan to the other room. And they were fanning Mohbad and they put Mohbad on the wall and they were pouring water on Mohbad for him to gain himself. Okay? And then the other guys, Ade West and others, okay, they heard about the same noise and then they also come up too. Then from there, Abdullah went to look for a car. Wunmi went to call labor and then they rushed Mohbad to the hospital. This is their narrative. Baba Mohbad did spend in saying that Wunmi and Mohbad was fighting at home physically and at what time. Okay, I don't know about all those things. So you understand me? And now let's even put everything aside. It is only the police in every country that has the ultimate right to call a person a suspect. Every person is a witness to an event or a person of interest. But because they were in that scene. Only the police, and the reason why they say only the police is that police must have invited everybody that knows about what happened or that was there, ask them questions in one way or the other. If police found them guilty from what they have said, then police will now declare them as a suspect. As these things, as a start now, I know in an ordinary English, we people can say, oh, for me, after I have assessed what happened, I can say Wunmi is a suspect. That is to you. Ordinary man is talking. Okay? But by law, legally, okay, nobody can call a person a suspect if the police have not called that person a suspect. Nobody can call somebody a criminal. In fact, it's an offense to call somebody a criminal if the court has not called that person a criminal. You can be sued for that. This is the law of this country, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay, I know so many things happen, we get away with it, but law, sometimes some people want to take action, it will catch up on you. Sometimes some people will let it go, it will not catch up on you, but the law is there. Okay, so be careful how you use these words.
Okay, Paparano.
Okay, now
Paparano.
my other question is
Paparano, hold on, please. Paparano. Okay, okay, what about the statement that is it Spendi that said it, that she threatened him that I will end your career the way someone like that is it? Can they work on that? Can they investigate on that word alone?
You know, formers, me, I've always said it here, right? I said the legal team need to do more work. I mean, they can even write a letter to compel the police, to force the police to get DNA done on Mohbad as a motive why Mohbad was killed. This is the line of thought. Now we have one witness. okay, that's Prime Boy, saying that in that car, Mohbad and Wunmi, the content of their argument, bitter argument that they have been arguing till Mohbad died was about the paternity of their child. Okay, and while they were arguing, okay, Mohbad was asking for the money that Wunmi mothers owes him, and Mohbad was also disputing that I'm not the father of this child. Was pained to know that he's not the father of that child, and also in that argument, Wunmi said to Mohbad, "I'm gonna end your career like Lil Frosh's career." Okay, so now, and hours after Wunmi said those things, Mohbad died. Hours. That is hours. It could be 10 hours, it could be 2 hours, it could be 24 hours. Hours after Wunmi said, "I will end your career like Lil Frosh's career," Mohbad died. So now, if Baba Mohbad and his legal team, they take this information, they go to every media house, okay? They have Prime Boy is a witness, Spending is a witness, and they begin to see this everywhere. It may make the police, okay, to take a U-turn and get Wunmi arrested. But they are not hammering on the point that they're supposed to be hammering. They are hammering on things that they can't prove. You are talking about fight. Can you prove it? Do you have witness? No. If you bring Spending, come and tell us that you witnessed physical fight. Spending will never tell you witness any physical fight. Because who separated it? Who was there when the fight was going on? They will ask all those questions. And was there any injury? You understand what I'm saying? Yotago, let's be wise now when we are doing things. And that's why they hate the way we think here. We are bringing out solution. Things that today, if you do it, in fact, imagine Baba Mohbad is in Berekete. Just say what I said like this. Police will regret. Okay? Because now it will make it look like, and you can even take the court, write to the court to force the police to look into that route as an evidence to establish why Mohbad was killed. When court order comes, there's nothing police can do. Police will go and do that DNA. We should seek for every means of fairness within the legal frame of work. Are we doing that? No. We have lawyer, we have son. They should know better. But they are not doing anything. And when I'm telling that negotiation is ongoing, people will be telling me that why. But I'm about this killing justice for Mohbad. He may want it, but the way he's going about it is wrong. So I must call him and tell him.
Paparano, do you remember yesterday Tolani was making
one about 3 some or 2 some or 5 some? Go on.
Paparano, remember yesterday Tolani was making one statement and I was getting a valid point from her, but you guys were like, people were like, he's quoting her. She was saying something that your legal team, have they petitioned any of things that the anti-justice people are calling anti-justice have done? Have you petitioned?
She quoted Arise News that Arise News alone has sued anybody.
Exactly. She quoted them. Like she was telling them that she was saying that what have they done? Your legacy, what have you done? Nothing.
You see, they choose to support whosoever they want to support. They choose to yarn doors on certain individuals. The mistake this movement is making is this. People, too, they make friends. Do not be anybody's friends on this movement so that anybody will mess up. You go feel talk truth to their senses. And that is why we are here. Because ABC, they're my friends on this justice. When they fuck up, you don't want to expose them. You want to go behind the door to be negotiating and saying that. But it shouldn't be so. Now, we are talking about the autopsy. Right now, you know, they never talk about autopsy now. Guys, excuse now, say they never receive TTC. Now, and they give them a month, according to them. Go and write it down. Small.
No, the money is not. They'll say,
they will say, no, 2 things. They will say because they never give us CTC. So we can't do anything. Even they can't give us money because
half of the week is already gone. And they are spending
exactly. You see, by on Monday, we'll be on the 15th or 16th. Months won't go already.
Half of the week.
Now, we get money. In fact, we get money. 1 month don't go now. On Monday, will be 15th. 1 month don't go already. So they never even do autopsy or anything like that.
Nothing.
Saying CTC.
And they'll not be blaming government. They will be blaming government.
They're doing factors around.
When I'm calling West Berekete now, why can't you see? That's why we're calling on Berekete. You are blaming government. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to go about it. Simple. They don't know what to do.
They will tell you that what do you want them to do? They are trying. Is the government? Veron said nobody will come and tell me that it is government that was delaying my bail. Now because I don't get proper people, documents to stand for me. No government is standing on anybody's way. But they will come to you and say, what do you want us to do? Can we fight the government? Does that make sense? and they come get recruitment that is helping them to change the narrative. They are trying to help them to twist their lies and make it look like these people are doing the right thing. Yeah. When are we going to stop all this manipulation? We do not have any friend for this.
Can I just say something? Thomas, I'm just thinking something here that one particular person is just trying to get famous. He's not doing anything for Baba, and that person is Gulesi. He just wants his face to be everywhere so that I can know him. Oh, I'm the one that was with Baba. He's just trying to get fame. He's not doing anything. That guy, I don't know what.
Guess what? Last night, Bossman was saying, Chairman, this person, he changed his name 3 times. So that, to him, makes him anti-justice. The same chairman don't change your name twice. Can you imagine? Wow. You are saying this person, first of all, he was chairman, first of all, he was Otumba, this and this, but anybody can change their name at any time. Anybody can come into justice and go away and fuck off and come back again. You don't have any right to say, why are you coming back? Should you say you're going away and fuck off? Goddamn rights. You don't have any rights to say, why are you coming back? Should you say you're going away and fuck off? Goddamn rights.
I'm not hearing you.
Am I the one echoing?
Yes, Thomas, do I echo it?
I'm not hearing you. Sorry guys. See, for me, what I'm thinking, the reason why they are against Shema, because they see the way Shema is close to Baba, they are thinking that Shema want to come at it. They will see Shema. That's why all of them they are against Shema, because they know their motive, they know their plan. If Shema come inside now, Shema will change everything, change all the information, open up everything. They are controlling Baba, those people. They are the one controlling Baba.
You know, say the same chairman they are blaming now. Yeah. Chairman and Country Queen and Andy. Now them the voice for GoFundMe that time. Some people even yab them say, hey, if anything happen, go responsible. These are the people where they canvas people to donate money that time. That Mr. Mui was sent out to all platforms. That time, they are not anti-justice. But now they're now anti-justice. We should stop this. It's not good. And you expect people not to say that they are frustrated. People are frustrated on this journey. And they can tell you that I'm out, I'm in. Because you guys are not doing what you're supposed to do at the right time. Instead, you've now call each other to be opening platform and be cussing people up and down and saying some people are anti-justice. I want to get justice if you guys are not doing the right thing.
My other question before is this, right? Now we said nobody can testify that Mohbad and Wunmi fight in the house. But when the police were giving their first report, they said that Mohbad bled previously to death. Now, my question again is this. In that same CTC report, Adura, Wunmi, and Darusha, three of them testified that the wound he sustained from the shot he had cannot kill Mohbad. Now, my thing is this. Where did Mohbad get the bleeding previously from? If the injury he sustained when he was having argument with Pram Boy, if that one cannot kill him, if he's not bleeding from the shore, how did they get the bleeding?
The network is breaking. It's breaking badly. I don't know where you put it.
I heard your question anyway. That one is up to the police who said they bled profusely to show us the profuse bleeding where the blood is. The police need to be pressured to do so many things. The legal team need to work. The lawyers will have shit all of them. Okay? It's not PAPARIANO's job. People are expecting PAPARIANO to come and do it. How can you have legal team again you're expecting PAPARIANO to come and get it done? If you want me to come and get it done, then kick everybody away and give us Baba Mohbad and see what we can do Baba Mohbad. Take away the rest, take away all the legal team, everybody, put them aside, let them be in justice to Mohbad and watch what happens. Let them stop controlling. That's just the thing. Let's let those who really mean justice, who have the zeal to pursue justice in the end, let them do it. They are not holding anybody responsible. They are not suing anybody. And they are telling you they want justice. Have you sued anybody? He said no. But you have legal team, yes. So let them, if they really want people to get involved, let them kick out all of those guys, kick out the rest of all of them. Kick out those lawyers, and then bring in fresh new lawyers. So that is it.
All right. I just asked the question based on what you said about women. So I'm just trying to figure everything out. Like, okay, if we have all this, and these are the things for real that the legal team they should be working on. These are the information they're supposed to hold. And why some people are still supporting the legal team. I don't know why they've failed. Like they've failed more than 5 or 6 times already. And for recent, they still failed. Going to court requesting for 1 month to get autopsy done. How's 1 month going to be enough? And people are still supporting them.
It's almost close by. Everything is soon going to Corona crisis next. So when are they going to do it? When? They are so slow. They don't even just thinking. I'm just seeing them playing a delay tactic.
Paparano said there is a what's it called going on, negotiation going on. And to me, I feel like
he's right. I support him. He's right because what I'm seeing here is
you see, the negotiations that are supposed to be going on, they are the one giving Baba Mohbad what should happen in this case. Why Baba should be the one, supposed to be the one. If at all negotiation want to go on, Baba's supposed to be the one to tell them what will happen in this case. But some people are still saying
kicking against every development, even for Baba Mohbad to go and meet Mama. The only solution may come from there.
You see,
cause problem.
You see, Paparano. You see, Baba coming to talk to Mama. To me personally, I still feel like Baba do not even need to go and talk to Mama Mohbad. Why? Mama Mohbad is not looking. She's not trying to look for justice for her son. Baba is the one that's trying to look for justice. So these people are winning Baba.
Winning the heart of Mama Mohbad. She has so many information to expose women. She has evidence in her hand. Do you know so?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know Baba Mohbad needs this evidence? If Baba can talk to her, if you have a girlfriend before, your ex-wife, you know her very well. You know how to talk to her. You know how to get information from her. Okay? Baba should have spoken to the wife, should have spoken to Adura, okay? And see their position, see their strong position. Try to see how to make them understand the right thing. And if they don't, Baba should come after all of them with petition. Baba should not pity all of them again. But before Baba strike them, Baba must hear them. He must give them a chance to repent.
Okay, that sounds good. That makes sense. That makes sense.
If I am the one, that's what I will do. If I am the one, that's what I will do. I will see them, because if Adura is going to go to jail, at that time I don't have my hand. I would have spoken to Adura what happened, tell him what happened. If my own son continue to play me, okay, and I say he's playing me, he's competing with enemies, I will make sure I try to speak to that son. Come, from here on, okay, I'm not going to be fully responsible. Whatever that happens. You want to tell me the truth now? Now, back, talk to me. I want to know what's happening. Do you want to continue? And then if they insist, and then the man now, all these petitions can fly. Now, about said so many things I cannot do. Petition will bring that there. At one of them. You understand? But the man must pay them. They call the family closure.
My thing is this, and my question I've been asking myself is this. What is that secret that Baba Mohbad could have with these people that he has with Guresi? That make Guresi to be treating him like a 20-year-old kid. I think the people are saying there's a secret.
Secret in what? But why Baba Mohbad quick bury Mohbad, right? Baba did bury Mohbad, okay? So now, Baba that went to bury Mohbad, she wants some fun money can bury Mohbad in one, okay? Because police said they took that body from home straight to Ikorodu for burial. And now, Baba Mohbad is speaking everywhere on social media that he went to police station. Darusha said he didn't go to any police station. So who know whether part of the plan, Nipe, let them just, because me, I'm wondering, what give them that idea to even go to police station in the first place?
Okay, Papiano, please, can I come in?
What if they just,
I don't know if my audio is good, because I'm driving.
To look nice, all of this. Go on.
Yeah, so the question here I have is, the thing that's bothering me is, it's not the fact that Baba Mohbad is not suing his son or not, doing anything. The fact that the inspector of police said to Baba Mohbad, Omoyini, as in trying to tell him that it's not worth doing anything going forward. So even if Baba Mohbad wants to do something, don't you think there's already something down there that is going to stop it? So it's not about, we're talking about the judiciary, we're talking about the police and everything right now.
That's not correct. I'm saying, one, you were not there, okay? That's what we are saying. Remember, Mohbad went to the Berekete. They did tell the embalming stuff. Why did they tell them? Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, go. Repeat that question again, please.
Baba went to Berekete recently, right?
Yeah.
Why did Mohbad not bring this case of embalming or whatever to Berekete?
Thank you. No, if you look at the Baba's first thing at Berekete, he has mentioned it. He has mentioned the embalming.
After this, Mohbad was in Berekete. Why didn't he mention that there's an embalming petition that is being pending that police talking about?
Well, with Baba, let me
tell something, right? When Mohbad is going to school, he has to list out the things that he wants to say and be fast and go through lawyers putting it. Mohbad doesn't look like somebody that's guided by lawyers. It doesn't look like this guy. I won't like to. Come on.
Thank you, Papa.
Well, he's not guided by a lawyer, because if he was guided by a lawyer, what's his name? Guresi would not just be saying things without consulting the lawyer first. I feel that all the stuff that they do it with their own, memory of what has happened. They should do it critically with the lawyers. And that's why I think, for me,
you don't be angry. We see what they did at Arise TV is the worst they could do. Going to that Arise TV without a lawyer.
The Papa was slapping it off. Come on, guys.
So what I'm seeing a disconnection between the legal team and Baba and Guresi, because you can't be going to Berekete, which is known everywhere. You want to put your facts right because you want to get a lot of information out there. You understand? And the fact that you see them, that it looks as if they're not organized, because when Baba is talking, the other one will cut him off, and then he veers the direction of the topic to something else, which I feel is affecting even layman understanding which position we're going. You understand what I'm saying? Because for me, whether you know the father of the baby or not, is not my business. It's not. Something like, look, right now, the only way Baba could get justice for me is through forensics. They need to go and get all that information. Are the judge, look, are the legal team doing that? What have they done to make sure they've got all that information? The full forensic is there. It's not going to go anywhere. And if we're lucky, we will get the video evidence of what happened in the house, because it's in the iCloud. So I don't know why we keep going round. We're waiting for a coroner inquest. We're waiting for you know what? This inquest. The reason why they put this inquest is they don't want the case to go to court. They want to shut everything down there. And that should not be allowed because the case needs to get to court. So for it to get to court, Baba Mohbad needs to start suing people. He doesn't have to wait. He doesn't have to wait for anybody.
To seek redress.
They need to start all this waiting, corona inquest, calling the wrong people, the judge canceling who to call, deciding what day they do corona inquest. Look, it's not Baba that is not going to get this justice. It's the public that is demanding the justice. So the way they are making Baba feel that, oh, he's the one that lost his son. No, Baba has already made up his mind. So whatever they have a hold on him is between what happened right from the beginning. And it took that conscious decision that, look, there's nothing I can do. I don't have anybody. Let me go and bury this boy. Until we, the public, got up. And the people that they fear now is the public. It's not Baba. People get it twisted. What the Lagos state government did, they managed to bring that case back into Baba's hands. That's what they done. And people did not see it. They managed to bring Baba as the person that lost his son. He's the one that did justice.
Mr. Duke, please, one point of correction. Yes, what you said right about Baba, and I think the whole thing got messy from the beginning because that's why I like coming to PAPARIANO's platform because I know it's very kind of it's not for me, it's not for Baba or anybody, and that's the way it should be if you want to get justice to start with. And the way I looked at things is. At the beginning, yes, Baba made some wrong decision. It could be spur of the moment, but it shouldn't be chastised because of that. That's number one. On the other hand, people who are making aggression believe that, okay, maybe Wunmi had something to do with it. It's still up in the air, right? And people saying DNA will bring justice, that's a superfluous thing. Because before the guy died, he accepted that Liam was his son. So all those DNA things.
Please, you cannot push that out. Don't say you accepted it. You were not there.
How do you know that?
I was not there. So
How did you know that?
Accepted. Guys, please don't let us say you accepted. I'm not going to take that lightly. We're playing over smart here. If we're going to assume for somebody dead.
Let me finish, please.
Just correct him. 1717. I know your name. You don't want the name. How do you pronounce yourself? How do you call yourself?
157. Yeah, that's fine.
157.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, do you have any evidence where Mohbad, said that child is his child? Were you there?
Okay, you're right about that question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I'm making an assumption here. You can say that. But it comes to the extent that the guy actually tattooed the boy's name. And Baba got the name completely wrong. Baba was saying it was Muslim name and Liam is not Muslim name to start with.
No, Liam can be a Muslim name. It can also be a Christian name. It can be Liamidi. It can also be William. It depends. But it's difficult these days to see any Christian, Nigeria, or even
no Christian or Nigeria
Irish name, Irish old name.
Irish old name. No Nigerian use an Irish old name.
It's not common for Muslims. We need to call themselves Liam. Tell me Liam you have seen.
It comes from Liamidi.
Tell me how many Liam you have seen in your life aside from this one. Mention me any popular person, any person that you know that is a Liam. In fact, in your entire life that is Christian, Liam. You mostly see Muslims, Liamidi bearing those names. Okay, so him coming to that conclusion, it's not far to fetch. But again, there's a witness.
Let's not make assumption for what we don't know. The main thing is, how can you be a father and not be allowed to name your own child?
No. We're not there. We don't know whether Mohbad because we don't know what's happening.
No, I mean Baba Mohbad. Not allowed to give a name.
Baba can't name the baby. Mohbad is a man. Mohbad is the one that's going to take name from his own family and bring it. Okay? At the end of the day, the decision between Mohbad and Wunmi to make. It's not Mohbad's decision. We know some families live in cultural ways. Some families, they are modern. Some families are moderate. Okay? Please, let's stop making it look like everybody's so traditional. Please. Okay? These guys live a moderate life. We have to look at that things that way. Sometimes they call themselves nigga. That's just how they live. Mohbad is not the perfect person. Same way Wunmi is not. Same way Mohbad is not. Okay? If we want to go into their personal life, I want to go into my own personal life or everyone's personal life,
I mean, there's so many things that we're not gonna be, enjoying if we want to really go that deep there. So let us focus.
Let's do that. You know one thing that is coming to my heart?
So what killed Mohbad? Yeah.
Do you know what? There's something coming to my heart, and I feel that people are going to start. Maybe when money starts to run down, because there's a lot of people connected in this case. People don't understand. And there's a lot of people that have evidence, so even including people in that house. A lot of them have evidence. And you watch when they start to chastise each other with that evidence. People don't know what is going to happen. You know what? There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be brought down on this case. In fact, let me tell you what is going to happen. Some people are going to start to look to take out some people. Because if you're going to take down my name, and I know I've done something bad, but I will take you out. I will take you out.
They're going to start killing each other too.
They're going to start to kill. Look, we don't even need to do anything. You know what? Okay, all right. I'll leave it.
No one, it's normal thing. People are going to fight the table. We don't want to. That's not where we want to be. We want to be on what do we do on back to get justice. Let's be with that sentiment, please.
Okay, what I want to say is, if Baba really wants justice, because the way it's going, I feel like the public should be the one demanding for justice. Because I think Baba has a lot on his hand. Because I think there are a lot of people involved that he's trying to protect. His wife, his children. So Baba is not really ready to give in details what it is. Because the way they are going about the case, over 10 months now, still nothing is forthcoming. So I think he's trying to protect some people, but he still wants justice, and then people are giving him money. So I just think maybe the government or whoever, they should be seeking for justice.
Look, please, it's not. Let's think deeply. It's not Baba that is a problem. We already know there's a system failure. Baba, in the initial stage, decided to protect his children. That's why we didn't hear that he was somebody else has called him. That's why we didn't hear that, there's a lot that happened that he decided to hide. But obviously, with the way things are going, how can your own son deny you? I know we're saying that, Baba should call this person and call this. And we're talking about Gen Zs here. If your father is there, is calling you, you can say, no, F off, I don't want to talk to you. And you can say that they all follow money. It's money that is driving them. So no matter what Baba has today, Baba does not have people with money on his side. You understand what I'm saying? But he has his lawyers. Number one, the lawyers...
What does he want to do with money?
No, I'm not. I'm going to mean money. I mean influential people that can influence decisions. You understand? So they can use so many things to influence it. They can use money.
Okay, wait. Baba has Berekete. What's Berekete doing?
Baba has Berekete, but can Berekete influence that IG that said, is your son that in Bambo?
So you mean can't do anything, right? Berekete can't do anything.
No, Berekete, there's a limit to what Berekete can do. We have to know that these things.
Does Berekete have connection?
He's not. Berekete has connection, but he needs backing. The only reason Berekete needs the public is because by the time he's saying it, more people will understand where he's going.
Why is Berekete not working with the public?
That's the problem, because they managed to push the case back to Baba by telling him that he's the one that lost his son.
Are you saying Berekete is a public or what?
No, you have to understand where the case is. Right now, even Berekete said it. He said there's a limit if you listen to his last thing. And you can't blame him. He needs people that would... Look, you can know everybody in Nigeria, all right? If they're not going to follow it, the case can be in court for years and nothing will be done. Nothing. But the point is, the case has to come back to the public. Because now, the only reason why they're trying to talk to Baba is because now they know that it's Baba that is talking about this. He's the one that lost something.
Do you know that if you are telling the police, to do this 100%, you know how bad can go to jail. He can be arrested. You know so that.
A lot of mistakes have happened. You understand? A lot of mistakes have happened. But before Baba will go to jail, I'm telling you, that 15 people in that house will go to jail.
Yes, now that's what.
Before Baba will go to jail,
they are trying to manage that.
Will go to jail.
They are trying to manage it. That's something they are trying to make.
What they're trying to do now is look, you are the one that lost your child, and it's between us. Let us take public out of it. And I'm quite shocked at some people. So, when you hear where they say, let's do it in Sukedekalomule, this is the same thing, right from the beginning. They don't want the public to be there, and they wanted to make it Baba Mubad. You want to lose almost, so you want to call you paint. Leave the public out of it. But they forget that it is the public that making this case where it is right now. People forget. And as long as you can counter the government on that.
Would you piss me off?
Alright.
Black niggas piss me off.
What are you saying? What was that? What?
You black Nigerians piss me off, not gonna lie.
I piss who's off? What are you saying, please?
What are you saying?
What did I say, sorry, that pissed you off?
I'm from Nigeria.
So what pisses you off? Are you alright? Are you okay?
Okay.
Are you a patient right now in the hospital? Are you receiving treatment? I hope you're alright. Okay, you'll be good. You'll be alright. I mean, we're having an important conversation here. We don't want this one. Let's continue. So, that is it.
Okay.
It's
PAPARIANO, based on what you have been saying, you were talking about suing this, suing that. I just want to say something. If you are in Baba Mohbad position, because the way the whole thing is going, there are a lot of mistakes Baba Mohbad did, and I even think money is still involved. I think he collected money trying to say, okay, I'll let it slide, I'll say I'll leave it for God, or something like that. So if you are in that position, PAPARIANO, even you too, you will not want your child or any of your children to go to jail. So I just think the public...
If you collect money, and they know what they have done, right? They will put you in a tight corner whereby you will go to jail too. If you collect money, you will go to jail because that is your conspiracy to conceal an evidence of birth. And again, you have gone before an oath. You have spoken the wrong thing before an oath. When they now found out that you were paid and it was live, you are going to jail maybe 14 years, 15 years in prison. Wow, you go... Many things inside this case, people don't understand. When the real truth begin to come outside, and I go shock. So people don't go feel look only what doing by people don't you understand?
If you are talking about the real
truth,
as it is now, I don't know. If you're talking about the real truth, the lawyers, everybody is just stagnant. The same thing over and over, going around in circles. So the lawyers,
the people handling the case, okay, they are the one that do not know how to handle it. All the negotiation is ongoing. Like the best word for me, right, since February. The people handling the case, okay, they are the one that do not know how to handle it. All the negotiation is ongoing. Like I was saying, negotiation is ongoing. Okay. I can tell you 10, 20, 50 things to do in this case.
But I don't know. If I say they are not organizing, they are like not organized team.
I will not call them organized. They know they are hearing what we are saying. They are hearing what we are saying, but they can't do it. Okay?
Negotiation going on.
What they want. It will affect what they want.
Hey! Now, wow. We are in for a long drive. Oh.
You know what? They did not know that it would afternoon this extent.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. Sorry, please. I just want to ask some questions. Like, while listening, I heard something where I don't know if it's PAPARIANO or someone else.
While listening, I heard something where.
Queen B, remove your phone. You are in your car now. Your phone is on speaker. Remove your phone from speaker now.
Can you hear me? Okay. Where they said, did Mohbad confirm if Liam is a son? And they said no. So I also want to ask, is there anywhere where Mohbad actually said Liam is not his son?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. You see,
yes.
These are the questions we're supposed to be asking. Yes. Under an oath, in the last coroner inquest, Prime Boy stated that while they were in the car and the show, the argument that prompted up between Wunmi and Mohbad was about the paternity of that child. Mohbad called that child a bastard and even said, I only slept with you once. Okay, this is not my child. And Mohbad found out the truth about that child. Mohbad even further asked Wunmi, how about the money that your mother is owing me? Okay, and then the argument continued. Then Wunmi said, I will end your career like Lil Frosh's career. And then hours after Wunmi said, Mohbad dies.
Okay, thank you for that. Now I want to ask another question. You are saying this on Prime Boy's account, or is there, you are saying this according to what Prime Boy said, right?
Yeah, because he was an eyewitness.
Okay, fine. Then not what people heard from Mohbad. And I'm confused.
Prime Boy was there.
No, okay, hold on, please. I just want to say something. Did anybody say this thing apart from Prime Boy? Has any other person said it? Aside Prime Boy?
If you look at the naming ceremony of
now, you look at the question they're asking. I don't know what you're saying. We're talking about what happened recently in the show. I mean, in Kurudu. That's the question.
Yes, I said apart from PAPARIANO, you understand? I said apart from Prime Boy. Do we have any other person that said
Yes, it depends on how many persons was there. If it was Prime Boy, Wunmi, and Mohbad, then it's only going to be Prime Boy. So first, you have to be asking for how many persons were there. But
according to what I heard, they said spending was in the car. Mohbad, Wunmi, Prime Boy, and the driver.
Yes, okay. The fact that we have an evidence, okay, at least an evidence is enough to prosecute a case in a
No, okay. PAPARIANO, I know you are learned. So, but I know that you shouldn't be saying Prime Boy account of the story is an evidence. So far, it is his own statement. It is not an evidence. Now, the thing is...
He was under oath. He said it under oath.
Hold on, please. Let me just finish my statement. Are you people aware that people lie on oath? Are you aware?
He said it under, we don't care.
Hold on. It's
if
just
he
a yes or no.
Then it's his own problem.
It's just a yes. Hold on, please.
You know what?
It's just a yes or no.
I wanted to comment because what this lady is trying to emphasize on is, aside from Prime Boy's testimony that this boy does not belong to Mohbad, is there any other testimony? And that's what I want to point you to. If you look at during the naming ceremony, the boy that was telling Mohbad that this is Mohbad Jr. And he said no, right there in his boy's face. He said no, Mohbad Jr.
Okay, is there a video to that? Have you seen a video?
Yes, there's a video that I saw that he said that Mohbad is the one that used his mouth to say it. Please go and watch it. That is not Mohbad Jr.
Okay, hold on, please. I know all of us here, we are all learned. Now, I want to ask a question. If Mohbad had denied Liam at the naming ceremony, now, here's the question. We all know this one is a fact. It is not someone's account that Mohbad actually tattooed Liam on his body.
Oh, boy, leave tattoo. You don't tattoo James Bond on your Liam. Leave all that one. People tattoo anything.
Hold on. See, we are speaking intelligently. You shouldn't be angry. You shouldn't.
You're talking out of sense.
Hold on.
She's not talking out of sense. She's talking.
You shouldn't see. You can see that when you think you are the only one that is making sense, then there's a problem with you. Because
everybody... Did Mohbad
just asking a question?
Do people not have their video on their chest?
I want to give you a superior thing to think about, okay? I'm not coming like them. I'm not telling you shut up. No, I'm not doing that. I want to answer you in another way, okay? Did Mohbad tell you that he tattooed that child because that child belongs to him? We can leave that to different meaning interpretation. We could say, because in this life many things happen to people. So one of the things that have happened to you, okay, and that you can never forget, like the wife that you trust, okay, bringing a child that doesn't belong to you, Okay, and having that tattoo will always make you remember that situation, that event that took place that time. So it could also be as a reminiscence.
Okay, thank you, PAPARIANO. Let me quickly say something, please. If we are saying at the time of the naming ceremony, Mohbad actually knew that Liam is not his son, then it means Mohbad should have confided in his father, because his father is always saying, Mohbad is my best friend. Mohbad comes to tell me things, but according to the father has not said anything about, maybe has not talked about. Hold on, please. Just hold on.
That's why they were meant to come. The day was meant to come was when people there was a lot of crowd. And his father said, he told him,
Let her land. Please, let her land. Let her land.
I am asking a question. You should not be confrontational. I am asking a question.
Let her land. Please, don't interrupt her. Let her land. We're here. We're here.
What I am saying is this. According to what I heard, especially when Mohbad's father went to Brekete, he said, and I quote, he said his friends that were in the car said they were arguing about paternity of the child. Now, and I know for a fact that on Saturday, Mohbad's father went to Mohbad's house, and Mohbad, he carried Liam, you understand, on his legs. And this is also something. I have had Mr. Muiwa on Yeye Kudi's platform said, Wumi is our wife. And I've had, I think someone, I can't remember the name, saying, we know Mohbad is our son. Liam is our son. But the thing I'm trying to ask is this. See, let's not just be biased or anything. This is the thing here. If I have a son, and a woman goes out and brings in a child that is not my own, and I know, now there are two things. Is it that you are trying to portray Mohbad to be under influence, you know what we call juju, or Mohbad is not smart like a mumu? I think that is what we are trying to portray, because I can't live with a woman. I am a woman, yeah, but I cannot live with a woman that goes out to bring a son that is not my own, and I'll be celebrating the child. I will tattoo the child on my body. You understand? And there's a podcast I listened to where Mohbad confirmed that he has a wife and he has a child. So, and that was after the birth of the child. And there's nobody that has come up to say, okay, fine. See, I'm not trying to say Liam is Mohbad's son or Liam is not Mohbad's son. I'm just trying to speak with, okay, let's speak with facts, not statements, because I work in the courts, and for a fact, I know people lie on that oath. I know people lie on that oath. That is a fact. So you cannot say because Prime Boy said something on that oath.
Are you a lawyer?
It means what he said is superior to what.
Are you a lawyer? Abike, are you a lawyer?
About what people should be talking about here is.
Abike, can you hear me? Are you a lawyer?
I think Mohbad's father should go in.
There's network problem.
She's hearing, but she's pretending like she's not.
Are you a lawyer? Wait now, stop. Abike, can you unmute, please? Can you please unmute? Abike, you said you work in the court. Are you a bailiff, a sheriff, or a cook? Or what do you do in the court? We have cleaners, we have, so many things. Are you a registrar? I want to know. Abike, are you a lawyer?
Maybe she's a housekeeper.
Maybe she's secretary.
Okay, hello?
Yeah, are you a lawyer?
Hello? You asked what I do in the court. You understand? I don't think it's anybody's business, but I work in the court for a fact. I might be a lawyer. I'm not going to tell people what I do. What I know is I work in the court, and I know for a fact that people lie under oath.
Please, we want to engage intelligently here, please. You are speaking, you cannot hear from us, and that is not good. Let us be coherent. Let us hear you and you hear us. Please, for the sake of learning or for the sake of educational purposes. We are not intentionally, castigating people. We are reasonable people here. We want to know the truth. That's why we are here. So when I speak, you speak.
Okay.
Let's take each other.
PAPARIANO.
We're not letting
you said you want to know the truth.
No,
now the truth is
emotional.
A child.
This lady, you cannot. Please, you can't do this. I'm still telling you. I'm giving you procedure. How to be able to get this thing right. Let's be procedural. Let's be, let's hear each other. Don't rush. Don't force anything in. You're over-forcing it. Okay? We will allow you to speak here. Not that we don't know the truth. We know the truth, but we want to hear your own part of the story and see the way you reason. But don't make it look like we are stupid and then try to enforce yourself on us. Don't do that. Please. We have the full understanding of this case. The question I will be asking you about this case that you may not even have an idea of. So we understand this case, but we have to say listen to people, to new opinions, to new, direct directions. These are the things we are doing here. So now, so that we don't prolong the story, okay? Let's say Mohbad was not aware. Let's say Mohbad had earlier thought that the child belongs to him, okay? Then at the last moment of his life, he found out that the child doesn't belong to him. He had the tattoo, he had everything, he had told people. Then later, at the dying moment of his life, he found out that the child doesn't belong to him. Okay? And Prime Boy is an evidence under Section 37. Okay? The evidence of an eyewitness is tenable under the Evidence Act, Section 37. If you're a lawyer, you can look up to that. So do not disregard the statements that Prime Boy have got to provide before the court. Prime Boy is an evidence that in the last moment of Mohbad's life, forget about the wedding, forget about whatsoever. In the last moment of Mohbad's life, Mohbad questioned the paternity of that child. And that was what led to the acrimony that quickly, degenerated between the family. And hours after Mohbad knew the truth, Mohbad dies. And that is a valid reason to really want to check whether indeed that child belongs to Mohbad. Go on, Abike.
Okay, PAPARIANO, can I ask a question? If the driver of that vehicle comes forward and say under oath that that's what Prime Boy said, that Prime Boy lied. So are we still going to be talking about,
and
Prime Boy is the evidence? No, please, just hold on. See, we are arguing intelligently, yeah? You understand? We are trying to say, I am not...
I will leave here for you right now. You guys will go away. Let us enjoy these discussions. Let people don't come in. If you don't have anything to say, just watch. If you want to speak, take your time. Don't just shun them. I don't like shunning people. Don't tell them to quiet and shut them up. No, let them say their thing. Reason what they are doing. Okay. Now I like your question. Let's say that Wunmi and her group, they went to bribe, okay, Spending and the other person, that is and the driver, to counter the statement of Prime Boy. Okay? Anything can happen. Let's just assume that Wunmi, they went to pay the lawyer. It's a good question. That what if the driver comes right now and says Prime Boy is lying? Would we still believe what Prime Boy is saying? Okay, now, if that be the case, we have a situation whereby 2 eyewitnesses or more than 1 eyewitnesses who witnessed the same event, okay, and they are both saying something different, okay. I think fairness to this is to allow the test to go through. The test will now establish which of the witnesses is accomplice, because one of the witnesses will accuse the other witness of not complying, of concealing evidence. If I am Prime Boy and I confront that driver, I will either say, driver, you were not there, sorry, at the time, maybe you walked away. Okay, Spending, maybe at the time you were not there, I was there. And if both of them were there, I will say, my Lord, they were there, but they are telling the lies. Okay, if they're not telling the the lies, let's get the DNA done. Then there's problem there. I think that's
PAPARIANO, thank you. Now I want to ask something again. Do we remember that? Do we all remember that when Prime Boy was declared wanted and he came? Do we all remember that when Prime Boy was declared wanted and he came to the police station? I don't know which one now, and he came with his lawyer and he did an interview with TVC. He said something, and I quote. He said Wumi and Mohbad, they were arguing in the car. When they asked him, what were they arguing about? He said he didn't know what they were arguing about because it was not loud and he didn't hear them. I heard this. Everybody can go back to the interview. It's something that is in the public domain. Now, I am still now surprised that Prime Boy that gave that interview and he said that he didn't know what they were arguing about. We now go to the coroner and we say no, that they were arguing about paternity of the child. I'm not sure. See, people should understand me. I am not saying Liam is Mohbad's son or Liam is not Mohbad's son. All I'm just saying is let us try to put this thing on the table. The only thing that will clear this thing is a paternity test. A child can look like his father. At the end of the day, the child will not belong to the assumed father. A child can look like the assumed father. The only thing that can clear this is a paternity test. Now, a lot of people are saying, why is Wumi not doing a paternity test? And I come to ask again and again, Baba Mohbad would have done the needful in the first place. He would have approached Wumi because according to what he said he didn't talk to Wumi. Wumi heard about DNA in the public domain. Baba Mohbad said the public is asking for DNA. He has said it countless times. He said it's the public that is asking for a DNA. Now, what I expect is, since Baba Mohbad has said it's the public that is asking for a DNA, let the public approach the courts and try to get a court order if Baba Mohbad has not been able to get a court order. Because if they come to the public to subject somebody to do a DNA, I think it should come with a court order also. And Baba Mohbad has said this.
Abika, let me interject, please. Number one, I'd like to backtrack. You said if what Prime Boss said, someone came to counter it. You see, what we all are working with is what we have now. According to Evidence Acts, someone's account remains an evidence. Until someone comes with a counter evidence that shows that the first evidence was made on oath was wrong and therefore committed a perjury, we will stick with that evidence. In the next 2 hours, if another one comes under the same circumstances and it was investigated and they find out that the first one was wrong, then we take the second one. But as long as that is, we will take the one we have because that is the only evidence we have. That is number one. Number two, the public, under the child rights, the public is not one of the parties that can demand for paternity of a child. So the public might come under the section 3424 of the Nigerian Constitution to help the government in resolving a criminal case by providing information. But the parties that are more involved will be the one to go to court. The public only brought the matter to the public there for them to discuss. Therefore, if you say the public should then get court order, the public does not have local standing for such. Under the child right and the family right and the customary law, the people that we request for it are well stated. So the only thing the public will do is this. This is what they think. If the Baba, like Baba Mohbad, feels what the public is saying correlates with some evidences he has, and he wants to clear it out, he has the prerogative to do it, and the court will judge regarding. Let us leave those things. But I agree with you by saying we should put other things on the table. We can put other things on the table for us not to say definitely, or we are being assertive that this is the situation. That we can consider. But as of today, the evidences we have is that of Prime Boy that came under oath. Whether he did not, it was not on oath when he had that interview with TVC, but he was on oath when he was at the inquest. So that supersedes whatever he would have said in the past, because he is liable to committing a perjury if under oath he lied. Therefore, he knows what he's doing. If at the end of the day, or anyone have seen that everything he said or part of what he said were untrue, someone should have come out to counter it, same under oath. So if that is not done till today, we leave this as it is and we still take it under the evidence as that is an evidence. Thank you very much.
And I will have to correct also what she said about Prime Boy not stating the fact during that interview before he went to the police. Prime Boy vividly, I could remember, said Wumi and Mohbad was arguing about something family. It's a family matters that he doesn't want to get involved in it. I don't understand because you came and say Prime Boy did not say anything about that. He didn't. Prime Boy have been hiding. Do you know how many we have drilled Prime Boy to come and say the truth? Prime Boy keep hiding, keep holding it till he went to inquest. He couldn't bust it out. Then he busted it out, and you are now coming and saying Prime Boy might be lying under oath. You know how the crowd, the public have drilled Prime Boy just to tell us what happened. What did you hear with Wumi and Mohbad? You are the close friend. Tell us, bro. You have every information. Give us. Prime Boy was holding it. No, I will not say it. Then he came, he said what he has to say, and you are now coming that Prime Boy is lying. How can Prime Boy be lying under oath, on an inquest, national TV? Everybody is here in the whole world. That is not what you are supposed to say here.
Yeah, I could remember.
Even at that, sir, Prime Boy, what they call himself, he can lie. I will never believe whatever Prime Boy is saying. I will never believe it. Because I want to ask you, how do you show that what Prime Boy is saying is true? Just give me your own evidence as well. That whatever the Prime Boy I said on this saga, is it, give me the proof for me that what Prime Boy is saying is true.
Nobody is saying it's true. What they said is, as at now, that is the evidence available to the public and even in courts. He said that under oath, that even if it's false, until somebody else comes forward to counter that evidence, it still stands as an evidence. Until someone comes forward to counter that evidence, maybe the driver or Spendy or whatever comes forward to counter what Spendy said, and even at that, the father can still decide to hold on to that evidence, because I don't know what is the big deal in doing DNA.
Hey, please, guys, thank you. Can I come in? I just got, I had to go there earlier time. You know what? When this girl came in, trying to tell us that, if they bring it.
Stop, please don't use such words. It's not nice.
I'll do that. They have not brought the driver. The only evidence that we have, whether you believe it or you choose not to believe it, it has been said. No one has come to counter it. So we need someone to come and counter it. I am now even putting more evidence towards what Prime Boy has said. That Mohbad too said it in when they were having the naming. How can a father say, there's no way, even if the boy is not your namesake, if they call your boy, that's your boy. You say, yes, it's my boy.
Look, there's one thing you're not getting here, please. Okay. Let's try to get things right. And that will avoid, going back and forth. We're not supposed to be going back and forth. It is either the best line of argument that I think is that Mohbad never knew about this woman's secret that
is not that Mohbad is not the true father of that child. Okay, until the last moment. In fact, the reason why he was killed was because now he found out the truth. But if you are claiming that Mohbad had known this 2-3 months before, then why did he take action? Every silent person will ask such. Then are you speaking for Mohbad? What Mohbad couldn't do, are you the one that want to do it now? I beg, I will push you come off for there.
You know where I'm confused? Where that statement came from, that Papa, he was meant to do DNA before. Papa said no.
Can the person pick up that case? Follow the evidence that you have now. The only evidence, sweet evidence, the best evidence you have is Prime Boy right now.
PAPARIANO, thank you for what you just said. Thank you.
You think Mohbad will come and say that that thing, that there was such conversation? Go to
PAPARIANO.
You have evidence.
Sorry.
You can be strong there.
PAPARIANO, thank you for what you just said. You said if Mohbad had known about what happened, that Liam is not his son, why didn't he talk then? Why will people be talking for him now? Thank you. What I'm just trying to prove is, if people are saying Mohbad knew about it, then it means we are also trying to question the sanity of Mohbad. And say maybe Mohbad is a mumu. Now, there's something I said when I was dropped. I didn't run away, I was dropped. There's something I said.
Sorry,
that
you were not
Prime Boy, when he gave his interview.
Wait, stop, please. You were not dropped, okay? It could be your network. Nobody will drop you. You're asking questions and we can answer all your questions. There's nothing.
Okay, sorry about that. Maybe my network. Sorry about that. I said Prime Boy gave. You see, when I say these things, it's because of what people themselves have said. I have not come to say, okay, this is what PAPARIANO said, or this is what any host have said. I'm coming to say what people that are involved. That's the people that are in question, what they've come to say. Now, I want to quickly play something. Prime Boy's interview, I'll just play for like 15 seconds to prove what I said, where Prime Boy said he did not know what they were arguing about. Why will Prime Boy say, I don't know what they were arguing about, and then we go to the coroner and say, let me just let Prime Boy say, no. Hold on, please. Let me play it. Very well. Hold on, let me play it, please.
I'm going to be dropping people, please, okay?
Let me just play it, please. Everybody should listen.
See, yeah,
everybody should listen, please.
We enjoy knowledge here, please, okay? Don't like chat, don't do that in here.
So only you can leave. But I noticed Mohbad was angry, and because he don't want to stay in the car with his wife, because they were having one or two, but it was eating to me. But Mohbad was not happy that I was the one telling him, what he told now, they go see people looking at soft go, and that was what I was just telling him, and he was angry that I did not give him the chance, to pour his mind out at that moment. And I told him, this is not where you do this. When you get home, then solve your family problem. This is a show. You are here to have fun. Just smile, and he wants to come down from the car.
Okay, can we all hear that Prime Boy actually said he didn't know what they were arguing about?
Wait. Don't conclude, please. I mean, you have played it now. You know, sometimes the way people...
No, I've played it. I've played that part. You want me to play the whole video?
Abike, can I ask you a question?
You want me to play the whole video? I played the part where he said...
better than you. What you are playing with?
Go ahead. Please, go ahead.
This interview you play, what is the date and what is the date of Prime Boy testimony and the inquest?
Okay, this interview actually came before Prime Boy's. This interview was last year when he submitted himself to the police.
Thank you very much. Before the inquest. Now, in accounts and evidence given, do you take a previous evidence given or the latest evidence given or account of event that is currently given?
Now, it depends on where you are coming from. Let me answer that. Prime Boy gave an interview in the presence of his lawyer. Now, from what I know...
Sorry.
From
Let me
what
tell
I
you
know...
from where I'm coming from. Sorry. Let me tell you from what I'm talking about. You know, PAPARIANO said, this is the evidence we have. In other words, it's being assertive and authoritative. It means it is a copy that we have and that it is certified, so to say. Now, we then need to weigh The one that was in the public and the one that was made under an oath, which one should you take as the one that should precede, the one you should work with?
Okay, do you know that? Do you know that?
The one that is done
do you?
oath.
Okay, aristocrat, do you know
Yes,
that
ma'am.
if you give a statement in front of your lawyer, you cannot say you gave that statement under pressure? Are you aware?
No.
Are you aware that
is not the
you
question
cannot
I
say?
That is not the question I asked.
So what I am trying to say.
Question.
No, hold on.
Listen,
what I am trying to.
We are engaging here. We are engaging here. I asked you a simple question. I said, do you take an evidence that is given without oath being administered before that person began his or her testimony, or you take an evidence that was given with oath being administered? Which one do you hold on to in a case like this?
Aristocrat, I will hold both. And let me give you my reasons.
All right.
Let me give you my reasons. I will hold both. Let me give you my reasons.
I don't want your reason. No, I don't want your reason. In court, which one is tenable in the Nigerian court?
Both of them.
Or what
both of them.
Or what you just... Okay, go on, explain.
Now, do you know why I say both of them? If you go to police station and write a statement in the presence of your lawyer, you did not give that statement under oath, but your statement is tenable in court. Because your lawyer was there and it is a statement. Prime Boy gave that account of this thing in the presence of his lawyer. So it is tenable in court. You cannot say what is tenable in court is only what was given under oath. No, both are tenable in court.
You know why you are mixing it. You know why you are mixing
it. They are both tenable in court.
Wait now, Abike, we are deliberating, we are engaging. You know why I said you are mixing it? Number one, if any of us find ourselves in the court and a statement was made, we all know that under judicial jurisprudence, when you come to court and you are in that box and you administer an oath, you place yourself under the law of perjury. And if you fail, you have committed a crime. But we also know that people, when events happen and they are reporting it, they could say, when they did not go under such administration of oath, they could say, no, I forgot some things or I mixed them together. But once you stand in the box and give it, it seems to be, this is the true account that best of your ability. And it will be gotten and it will be used, it will be certified. Now, we all, most of us, have a copy, a certified true copy of what Prime Boy said at the inquest. But I, for one, I do not have a certified true copy of what he was interviewed, because the video you are playing, I can easily, under Evidence Act, I can cut it off and say I don't believe something has been done to it, because I don't have the actual video or the actual case that was recorded. But I cannot disregard the one that was done in court and certified true copy of it, just for engagement purposes. And that was why I said, until someone comes now and say, oh, Prime Boy, he lied in his testimony, and this is the true fact, and he plays it, and there is a kind of argument, and the court rules that police investigate it, let's get the right thing. That, I would say, disregard the testimony, because that is a dispute. But even till now, nobody have disregarded the testimony. The two testimony you are talking about is still a testimony of one person. Nobody has come to disregard it. So I would have wanted that this matter we are discussing, which, none of us was there, we can easily say, if anyone, just like police always asks, has an evidence that can say exactly what happened, let them come. It was not only Prime Boy that was in that vehicle. Like you said, the widow was there, Spending was there, the driver was there. None of them have come out and gone to the same court to say, Mr. Prime Boy, you lied, or the story you gave are untrue. And that was why I said, until then,
we will accept the one we sees the certified true copy. And we are hoping that someone will come out and disprove it. That will rest this whole thing. Thank you very much.
Okay, aristocrat, sorry. Please,
can I ask,
before I continue, please, can I just ask you a question? Are you aware that anybody can lie on that oath? Are you? Just
I've
yes
already told
no?
you that. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
you
aware.
said yes.
But there is nobody that has disproved it. You
Hold
can
on,
only say
hold on.
something. Wait. He who alleges must prove. If
Okay.
you think what he has said is a lie,
You know
you
what?
need to come with a proof that it was a
Okay,
lie.
the question I want to
Nobody has
ask,
done that.
I want to ask Aristo now.
So it remains.
Secondly, you said something.
It might help
You
your
said
cause.
sorry, Mr. Duke. Just one. Then I think I'll go off. You said something, Mr. Aristocrat. You said that under the Child Rights Act, that the public cannot ask for a child's DNA.
I said the public is not listed among it, so they can't. They don't have
Yes, it means they can't now. They don't have a right to ask.
Yes.
Now, under the Child Rights Act, I can tell you for a fact that the only people that can ask for a child's DNA without a court order are the biological parents of a child.
No.
Any other, hold on, sir, please, hold on, sir.
Please, hold
Please,
it and
if
read
you
it
have,
to us.
hold on, please, just one, let me just conclude, then you answer me. If you go to Google, just go to, or anybody in the comment section or on the panel list can go to Google and put this. I stand to be corrected. It is only the biological parents of a child that can ask for a DNA without a court order. Now, any other person, according to the Child Rights Act, the grandfather, auntie, grandmother, uncle, any other person is seen as a stranger, is seen as the public. So all I'm saying is just to quench this paternity issue. Hold on, that's why I said use Google. I have said something. I said use Google.
And do the same thing.
Hold on. I'm using. Hold on, madam. Don't use.
Trying to prove.
Hold on,
Can we
madam.
ask, let's reason. Let's reason knowledgeably. Forget about what you're.
Yeah, the grandparents.
See, hold on, please. Even if the police, are you aware that even if the police wants to do a deal?
Abike, you don't forget what you're saying. You're talking about section 63 to 67 of the Child Rights Act, okay? Yes. So that's what you're talking about, right? Hello.
Hello, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean about the power.
That's all. I'm opening it so that I can read through.
That is where
Just go ahead.
Only
Go ahead.
section.
What's the section for us?
Section 63 to 67.
PAPARIANO.
Only place.
Go ahead. I just want to bring it out so that I can read it.
It's okay. No, we have read it, Aristocrat. We have done it with this.
Yes.
Now.
Maybe we need to go through the
Can I
exercise.
ask Aristo one question? Can I ask Aristo one question?
No. Don't come. Let us iron her own thing. Okay, because it's good to
Let's iron this one first. Let's iron this.
Things now. Don't be
Let's
shy.
iron this.
Let us deal with it, okay? Now, there are so many, when it comes to paternity issues, okay? Paternity issue in Nigeria is seen as a family matter. And any member of the family has a local standing to present that case before the court. If the reason is valid enough, the court, the case will proceed. As we all are aware right now, Baba Mohbad is the father of Mohbad. Mohbad is not alive, okay? And due to the nature of their marriage, they are married customarily. And that is why that case is ongoing in court right now. Okay, on a good day, me, social media, if we take this case to the court would have flung it out of the window. Abika, are you aware of that? Abika, are you aware of that?
That was the court will fling if the public takes to the court.
Yes, if the public take this case, I mean, I think it has been the public that applied, that had an application in the court for me to go do DNA. It won't have hold ground because one will be rejected, will be denied because we don't have the local standing to take such matter. Because we are not.
Do you know that? Do we accept that if Baba Mohbad is really interested in really enforcing to know the paternity of this child, that is his grandson, if the public want to approach the court, he can front for the public. The public will be fronting, but you people will go through Baba Mohbad. Do you agree?
Sure. I mean, that is the route, okay, and that is where we have always been. The position of the public. Let me tell you, maybe you are not aware. This is our position, especially my position. I'm speaking for myself right now, not for Aristotle, not for anybody. For me, who has been on this platform, my position has always been one thing, the two things. First, to sensitize the society and the father of Mohbad that okay, due to the circumstances that surrounds the death of your son, it could have been because of the paternity of that child. So make sure you look into it as the father of Mohbad. And now it's up to the man to look into it, and the man has chosen to look into it, one. And secondly, we have continued to call on the police, crying out to the police. The police, due to these same circumstances, okay, it is you guys' duty to detect crimes. So please make sure you consider DNA, okay, as one of the interesting areas of this case, which may help us to unravel the reason why Mohbad was killed. Okay, so it's a state affair, and so this is what best we can do. But what we will not do is to say that we personally are going to the court to have an application submitted. We have not been doing that, and I think what we have been doing has been working. We have sensitized the father, we have sensitized the police. The police may wake up tomorrow and get it done. The father is already on that route. So kudos to the public, and that has always been our stand. And I don't think anyone is having issue with that. And Section 63 that you said is just one of the methods in which DNA test can be requested in the country. And I think that is the only direct place you will see DNA mentioned in Nigerian law. Nigeria doesn't have a direct legislation on DNA. Maybe after Mohbad case, that may come up. But so far, okay, every DNA issue, if you look at the Abimbola case, which I cited, the court also look at judicial precedents. That is previous cases that has happened and the similar judgment, okay, to pass judgment to a newer case. So there are previous such cases like that. The families of the individuals have taken in the absence of the real father, and a DNA was gotten. So it is not just about law, it is also about judicial precedents. And as a lawyer, you should know better. And when you look at the marriage of Mohbad and Wunmi, it's a customary marriage. And in that customary marriage, there is a way things are to be done. And the custom of the persons plays a lot of role here. So, and that put Mohbad father as the rightful person in the absence of Mohbad to act, including sharing property, okay, as the head of the family, or including legitimizing the children of the deceased in his absence. That is his duty in a customary setting. Okay, are we clear here?
Now, yeah. Can I comment now? My question is 3 in 1, and it's for Aristo. And it's just to, the evidence that Abike brought in today is just what I want you to try and clear out. I'm not a law person. In the case that in the point that this case get to the court, can the defendant, let me not use defendant, let me use Wunmi's lawyers, how, number one, can Prime Boy statement in the car, can it be put down as an evidence to counter a statement from the coroner inquest? One. How can the lawyer of Wunmi counter that process, statement from the coroner inquest? I hope you understand those 2 questions, Aristo.
All right, this is what I'll say. All right. It is neither here nor there, because number one thing is we need to look at the time. Even in law and evidences, you check time. There is space and time. You use what is more correct. But in a place where you find dispute, if you find reason, evidential reason and verifiable reason to say something is not true, you can always bring it on. So as a lawyer, if the lawyer comes to court and say, Prime Boy, when you were interviewed, you said this, you said, which was before he was detained. You understand what I mean? You said this, you said that. You know that Prime Boy can come under the presumption that while I was talking then, I was afraid, and many things I would have said might be coherent. But Prime Boy cannot run from two evidences that are taken from him. The one that he gave under oath, or the one that is probably recorded, or like a kind of event that someone recorded it. He can even dispute the one that police give, because he can come and say, police threatened him to say the truth, which has been evidenced with the petition he wrote against police and Wumi, that he was being cajoled to accept that he used a dagger. Therefore, police is kind of culpable. If they bring that evidence to a court, a judge might step it down that this guy has complained. There are instances where accused will be in police station. You will take testimony from them, and when they get to court, they will tell the judge, Your Lordship, when I was making this statement, they were threatening me, and I need to say something in order to get out of that ugly situation. And the judge will say, okay, fair enough, cancel it. Now give a statement under oath. So whatever you say here, because it was read to you, whatever you say here can be used or may be used against you. Now, when you make that statement under oath, you can never dispute that again. So it has the weight, but everything is still according to the prerogative of the judge who sees the whole thing from an impartial way. So every lawyer knows how to navigate cases. But what is very, very outstanding and synonymous, and what is very right that is verifiable is, if you want to disprove someone's truth, you must have the original. For example, you say aristocrat is not grand aristocrat. You must come with a verifiable document to say aristocrat is not aristocrat. Therefore, aristocrat can now say it is true or not true. But if you don't, you cannot dispute what has already been recorded and certified under oath as fake if you cannot bring an evidence that supersedes that. And, you know, in law is never one jacket. It's never one jacket. A lot of things you consider. And that is left for the judge to agree on. That is how I will answer that for you.
Okay,
thank you so much. So the
very
last,
much.
No, sorry,
But do we know that? Do we know that?
Please calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. I said three. Yeah, so in the fact that we assume that this evidence that was made in the car, or outside the court car, might not be taken into consideration, would you advise Wumi's team to go to the inquest now to counter that statement, so their statement can get to the court as well perhaps maybe in the future, if the car evidence is not taken into consideration?
Yes, okay. I've already said that earlier. I said
I don't know which track you are coming from. This is Mohbad is going to be needing Prime Boy in a civil case. Mohbad have a DNA case ongoing right now. Okay, as part of his evidence, they're going to invite Prime Boy, and Prime Boy is going to sit under oath now in front of the civil case in the court. When they bring Prime Boy, forget about whatever he has said in English. Put that one aside. Okay, they may not even refer to that. They may not even take that deposition and adopt it. Okay, now he's going to say it again, and now that he's saying it again, it holds ground. It helps the ongoing case. You don't even need to go and bring that previous statement. It's going to be in the box again in the ongoing DNA case and say the same thing. And then, if we lawyer want to counter that by bringing the driver and paying them whatever, that's up to them. Let them bring it and try. And then they too be conditioned. If I'm Prime Boy's lawyer, okay, over lawyer, we're going to condition them. Well, if DNA is done and that proves Prime Boy right, then are they ready to go down for whatever the consequence is?
Okay, sorry, please, I just want to say something. Do you know that if Allegis must prove?
Yes.
Do you know that saying?
What proof would they have to bring out to support Wumi? What, even if they pay them, they want to have a proof to say yes.
Okay.
Prime Boy's proof, we don't know yet.
I want to ask you a question. What is Prime Boy's proof? If you are saying the driver does not have a proof, Prime Boy is an occupant in the vehicle, and he has the same status as the driver.
He's the best friend. No.
No. That court will not take that.
You are missing best friend. They are missing together. The case is Mohbad father. It's a new case going on in the court right now.
No, I'm not talking about the civil case. Papariano, he is saying something.
Wait. We have a civil case ongoing right now in the court. Okay. Now, in this civil case, Mohbad needs evidence to show that Mohbad disputed the offense of that child. Okay, whatever that you're going to give him the order for them to be done. So, and then Mohbad, who is the evidence? Prime Boy is his evidence. Then Prime Boy now will say, before me, this and this and this and this is what I witnessed. And once it's said so, then the onus is on Wumi's lawyer, okay, to know the next thing to do. Otherwise, then that goes. Mohbad takes it. Okay, on the civil
Papariano.
DNA on the civil case.
Papariano.
Get something straight. Prime Boy is only useful. Prime Boy is only useful. Okay, it's mostly useful in the civil case. In the other side, the criminal case, it is only the police that can decide whether to go down that track or not.
Okay, Papariano, please just take this so that you confirm it. Dr. Esther, just let me just say this. Please, just few seconds, let me say this. Do you know that in a civil case, Prime Boy is not a party to the suit? Prime Boy cannot come and tender evidence in court.
What are you saying?
Are you aware?
It's an evidence of Baba Mohbad.
No, hold on, please. Do you know that in the civil case, even Baba Mohbad cannot talk? The only people that will argue it out are the lawyers. So if Prime Boy,
the lawyers can give their evidence.
If Prime Boy, no, I've done a lot of civil cases, so I understand what I'm saying. If Prime Boy asks to give evidence in court, he has to give it through Baba Mohbad's lawyer, and he has to provide. He has to state the fact and provide evidence to what he is saying.
It's an eyewitness.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you. Don't try to come in. Say that I'm not right here. Okay, we have tenable evidences in court. Can you tell me the tenable evidences in court, please?
Papariano, what I'm trying. No, hold on. What I'm trying to say is this:
a witness is a tenable evidence. An eyewitness is tenable evidence to a case.
What I'm trying to say is this: the only time Prime Boy can come to the stand is only if it's a criminal case. But when it's a civil case, Prime Boy cannot take stand in court. Everything that will be said in court will be through the lawyers. Ask anybody, if anybody is a lawyer here, should come up and yes,
that is not
and
correct.
counter me.
You can always bring
come up and counter me. It can just go through the lawyers.
That criminals are civil. There can always be a witness. For example, if my landlord, if I have an agreement with my landlord, on certain particular case, I have people who were there when we went into that agreement, and my lawyer present this agreement, and also the people as an evidence who were there when this agreement was struck, that will be tenable. That makes it more valid. What do you mean that
evidence will be tendered through the lawyers? That is what I am saying.
Let me get this clear.
Prime Boy will not take the stand.
No, wait. Are you telling me that evidences of witness, are only needed in the criminal court and not in the civil case? In the civil case, don't need witness. Is that what you're saying? I want to get that clear. Are you saying you don't need an eyewitness as an evidence in the civil case proceeding? Is that what you're saying? That witnesses are only needed in a criminal case. Is that what you are saying? I want to be sure. Speak now, Abike.
Okay.
It's like this is their new idea, right?
Documents that will be tendered in the suit. Do you understand? Prime Boy will not be called to take a stand under oath and talk. They will file papers of the evidence Prime Boy has, stating that the argument in the car was a paternity issue.
Prime Boy will go before a commissioner of oath,
okay? And then it will make a new document and then bring it as a deposition.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. He can go and swear an
It is still under oath now.
It's the same thing.
It's still the same thing, is it not?
That is what I am saying. It will be tendered as document and it will be filed with the suit. Prime Boy will not come and take a stand in court in a civil case because he is not a party to the suit.
He already has documented his evidence, haven't he?
But he may be he may be requested to take a stand. He may be. Do you realize
Prime Boy will not be requested to take a stand. He is not a party to the suit.
You can't tell a lawyer when to represent a party or a witness to a case if he needs to.
That is on a criminal case, not a civil case. If you live in Nigeria, ask around. I go to court and I know what I'm saying.
I believe law is
law is not law. In a civil case,
needs to present a witness to support a case and is a credible witness, he will present the witness.
It will be presented in paper. It will be attached to the suit. It will be presented in paper. Prime Boy will not take a stand in court.
Abike, I think what you are doing here, you are just trying to confuse people. Why? Because you are dancing. You are tapping. You are tapping. We started from saying Prime Boy's testimony. Is it true or not? You are now going to customary criminal evidence.
I never said customary. I never said customary.
Sorry, you are now talking about civil and criminal matter. Why? How did we get to civil and criminal matter anyways? How? In this matter, because what we want to establish
is you've not been listening to Papariano. Papariano talked about the civil case.
What we want to establish, we have established it. Let's drop it there so that we don't confuse people more, so that we can move ahead. If you want to engage in legal debate, let us engage in legal debate. But people here are not legal persons. You're going to confuse them more. Let's make it. Let's keep our communication. Keep it straight and simple. Everybody will be happy.
Okay, so why will you say my conversation is not straight and simple? Prime Boy goes to Commissioner of what? See, what I am saying is this. What I am saying is this.
Please, before you continue.
All I'm saying is
to say something that I heard you say. That was the reason why I came up. For just one point, we are deviating from it. I would like to speak on it, and then you can continue. You said that Prime Boy made a statement in the car while speaking with the news or whatever, and you said in that car, he said that they were arguing about personal issues, which he did not disclose. He didn't want to disclose it because it was a sensitive issue. Or
but how will you prove that he wants to disclose it?
Hold on, I'm going somewhere. When I land, you can ask me. Now, he did not disclose. Whatever the reason, I don't know. But he did not disclose. Now, not disclosing something is different from lying. He did not disclose. But when he got to court under oath, he now disclosed what they were talking about. There is no disparity in his statement on what he disclosed because he has not given any disclosure before. There was no commitment. There was nothing. It was just an omission. He did and he disclosed it. He concealed that information. That is not lying. Except in some cases where you can be charged with lying by omission, but in this case, it wasn't. It was just giving a statement. It was not under oath, but he decided to disclose or withhold some part of it. Now, when he got to court, he decided to give a full disclosure. There is no lie in there.
Dr. Esther, did you listen to the video I played? He said he was not privy to what they were saying, that he did not hear. He said it was private between them. He said he's not aware. He did not say, I do not wish to disclose it. And remember that he said that in the presence of his lawyer. So he cannot say, I lied or I didn't want to say it. You cannot say, okay, maybe I'll ask you something and I'll say, did you hear what this person was saying? and you say, no, I did not, then you go somewhere else and say, this is what they were talking about. It means you lied to me, and you are it's either you are lying to me or you are lying to the other person. You understand? He did not say that.
But from what you just heard, both from what Aristo and everybody explained to you, that what he had now eventually said in court under oath is validated.
But what he said in the presence of his lawyer is also validated. Both
Madam, Abike, wait. What
both
he said,
he was in the presence. He said it in the presence of his lawyer.
Abike, wait. What he said with his lawyer, did he make an affidavit of what he said?
It doesn't matter. When you go to the police station and write a statement, you do not make an affidavit.
Wait.
And just it is like tendered in court.
Just like I said earlier,
How do you came in a civil case? Can you tell me what that means? How do you subpoena a witness in a civil case?
Through the courts?
Yes. Can a witness be subpoenaed in a civil case?
The judge will order that.
So it means prime boy can be ordered to present himself in the court, right?
True, the judge can do that. You see, the judge is the Lord. The judge is the Lord of a case. But before prime boy, I am not. Dr. Esther, you know what? I think the doctor in your name is for fashion, and I think you should just remove it because
that is insulting.
Yes.
That is insulting.
She's now insulting.
That is insulting. Extremely insulting. Where do you come from?
No, I didn't drop her. After she said they drop her again. Who dropped her? Who's dropping people?
That is insulting.
Who is dropping people?
If bring her back up. Bring her back up. If you come to this,
bring her back. Let me find her.
Bring her back up. If you come here and you say you want to engage people, you want to talk intelligently, and at the end of the day, if you are not having your way and you want to roll in the gutter, then you are not fit to engage people intelligently.
That low, I wouldn't even have bothered to come in to say anything. I didn't know she's of that.
We have so many different kind of
that.
It's normal. I mean, we don't have it's okay. They are trying their best. They are beginning their best in this guys. They went to create that new account for her. Maybe she's one of the rep. You know, we don't care whether she's one of the one in their chamber that they are preparing this ongoing case to come and cause confusion here.
You know what, Dr. Esther? She came up here to tell us that. You know, she came up here to tell us that we using Prime Boy's testimony at the inquest as evidence is wrong. And we're able to prove her wrong. Okay, if we're able to prove you wrong, you are bringing other things. You are not talking civil, not civil. But even discussing that, and all I'm saying is, if we have discussed that, we don't want to confuse people that are not really legal lettered. Keep it simple for them. If you keep it simple, they understand it, they go with it. We discuss another one.
Too far. A witness can be subpoenaed.
You understand? So, but for telling anyone that you are bearing doctor is for fashion, that is very, very insulting.
What has that got to do with what we're saying?
As a reasonable people, why are we not going to believe Prime Boy says? Say Prime Boy, what Prime Boy say? Why are we saying? Why are we not going to say it's true? Because why we say it's true is that number one, Prime Boy said this thing, and if you link it to how Mohbad was fired, it's the same thing. Because Mohbad demanded for the paternity of that boy. And the next thing that happened at the
and for that person that said that,
the DNA of the
person that said I insulted her first. There is nothing insulting about saying someone is
case. Okay, witness was subpoenaed by the court.
The witness can be subpoenaed by the court at any time. She can be. A lawyer has a right to subpoena a witness. It's sanctioned by the judge to appear in court. For her to say that's not possible is a confusion. It's a state of confusion. There is no insult about that.
Without witness, how is Martha going to be established? How is the case going to be established without witness? I don't know. Where is get your own their own distance from? It's just that maybe they just pay her to come and show her skill. Maybe you must have told them that I'm going to
How can somebody even come here and say they work in the court? How can you come here and say you work in the court?
She just said she has cases in the court. Papariano, you know, that thing you are dragging her. Me, I wanted to ask her to define a witness and define what an evidence is and define where they are used before we now come to criminal or not criminal. If you can define those things, then we can now apply it.
You really break our bone. You break all our plans, all our spinal cord and everything.
They just created this new account. I think she has 2 or 3 followers, and it is here the follower. She came with no follower, and the follower from here. Okay, they created a new account for her to just come and blab. They are watching. Okay, really? Yeah, the police want to know the direction to go. All of them are there watching. Maybe when they try, they are still trying.
Someone said, Prime Boy was what? To me, I may not say 100%, but 70 or 80% Prime Boy was right with this statement because one, this happened. The following thing that followed is that the guy died, and when they question you for this, instead of it to join, I didn't want me have gone to do the DNA, but by now we would have forgot about the matter. But what stopped you from doing DNA?
But let me tell you one thing. If what Prime Boy said was a lie, Wunmi should have come to do what? To counter it since then. Had she done that? No. So let's leave it.
That was the reason why he said, you shouldn't mind that boy. He's hungry. He just want to, he's hungry. He's hungry for what? For what? Because
the camera, no, that was camera. That was when you talk about camera, not about that one.
No. That is why he was trying to bring that guy down so that they know that he knows that guy will say 1 or 2 things that will not favor her. That was why he was trying to do everything possible to make sure that the witchcraft was not relevant in this case. Say people don't forget about him as a tout or something like that. But forgetting that this is the one, as I say, Prime Boy was the boy's best friend before he died.
So let's assume that this lady, maybe she's part of the anti-justice people or whatever. Now, with what she has said, what if they go behind closed door to negotiate with Prime Boy?
Impossible.
And Prime Boy, we are going sorry, please. And Prime Boy comes forth with a different testimony. Is that possible?
You know, committed perjury. Loretta has committed perjury.
You know, the thing is this one. I don't know whether Prime Boy has a deposition. I mean, that he has already, that he had, okay, before a commissioner of oath. I don't know whether he has this, but I know that in the inquest, Prime Boy under oath, several of this is. But there's one good thing about the Corona law. It says no evidence is provided before the Corona shall be used outside this inquest, outside the panelists. So it means whatever anybody says in the Corona inquest,
you're right.
Outside Corona inquest. So Prime Boy can now maybe the legal team can now see how Prime Boy we maintain that same statement before the commissioner of court. The deposition can now be used anywhere, anytime as a document, as an evidence. So, the legal team should know how to win their case. It's not just, they keep relying on inquest, without even knowing the inquest law. Sherina, maybe this now. I take time, I go and read the 50 sections of the inquest law, and I quote it freely. But their job is their job as a lawyer. Are they just plain or sabikilun challenge? I don't want to believe that their lawyers don't know about this I'm talking about. I don't want to believe so.
Also, Papariano, based on
there was a document that Bayo bring to me that they were going to present to the Corona, and he said it was perhaps she that wrote it. Okay, there were so many mistakes there, so many misquoting, Miss Yan. Okay, that document that Bayo shared that time that they want to bring back all witnesses, whatever, they were quoting wrong sections of the law. It's like they don't even know what they want to do, what they are doing. Okay, thank God me have memorized all of those laws. I say, you are talking about this, and why are you stating this law? It's just like you are saying that Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 says that man and woman can have sex together. That is wrong now.
Where is that one in the Bible now?
That's what I'm saying now. Nobody will take that serious. And they were telling that no, that doesn't matter. What kind of, in 4-5 places, they were quoting wrong sections of law. Okay, and after they will tell me that they didn't take their petition serious. Why would they take your petition serious when you are misyanning in the petition? You don't know what you want. That's what it means. And maybe that is why they are not taking them serious. Maybe they only come here and hear what we are saying, and then they just write the number down without even making their own research, without even citing previous cases like judicial precedents. Cases that have happened before. Like, see me now, I don't go check Chukwuemeka case and Omeru. I come and ask this guy now. About the subpoenaing witnesses. And then she was now going the other way that now judge can subpoena. In the first place, now judge the subpoena now. A lawyer now won't go subpoena person. Now court order now. You need court order to subpoena a witness to present them, to be present in the court, to appear before the court now. Hey, wala machele. Wala.
Also, PAPARIANO, according to that audio she played, it's like she's not listening to that audio. What Prime Boy said, according to what Dr. Esther said, Prime Boy, there was no lie there. Just that he did not disclose the information because it was sensitive. He said they were having a dispute concerning personal family issues, according to the audio that was played. So what is the difference with what was said in court? Now she's trying to use a lawyer that it was said in the presence of his lawyer. So I don't know, does that make any sense? Does that make any difference?
May we not go for distraction. May we move forward. When she comes, they will send another recruit. Yeah. Make it come.
They will send one. Pythagoras before. Not even see that one again. That one don't collect me. Don't move.
It's not go sabbatical.
I was trying to understand how she was trying to explain how their court in Nigeria runs. Because if you see the emphasis, she came
to say she was... You too the emotional. I don't know the kind of person you too the emotional. You must be trying to figure out things, okay? You too the emotional.
I know. We're all learning. Yes. We all
calm down.
No one knows best, but sometimes some statement takes you to the, to another level. But what she was trying to explain is how the system in the court works. And it's so shocking that she is not able to answer if Prime Boy could be presented as an evidence, could be as a witness in court. Because if you're telling me that, it cannot be, it can only pass a statement to Baba's lawyer. So can they hear from the horse's mouth? Would they have to have, if he's willing to give a statement? So
you see, Mr. Duke, that's where I came in to say she was confused because she didn't realize that she was confusing herself. When PAPARIANO then asked her, can a lawyer, a witness be subpoenaed in court to be a witness? She said, yes. She said, yes, but by the judge. Yes, but by the judge. Okay, whether stamped by the judge or agreed by the judge, it is a yes. A witness can be subpoenaed in a civic case. That's why I saw that. She's just confused.
That's why I asked Arisika that question, those two questions, so that we could get a better understanding on what we're actually doing. Because if you're coming here to confuse us, because I'm not a law person, I don't know how the court system works in Nigeria, and I know that it's different in other places in the world. But if you're coming to put all this statement out, what I want to get is, since Wunmi has not physically come out under oath to disclaim this thing that Prime Bomb said, how can she do it now? And I think that is what she should be able to do. She should be trying to do, because as far as we know, Prime Boy is the best friend. Because as she was saying, Prime Boy is nothing to the case. He's a best friend. He was there with this guy. They must have shared some intimate messages. They must have shared some intimate informations that we don't even know. So if we don't have it now, or he's not choosing to give us now, it doesn't mean he can't back up what he's saying. But he has been with this guy. He's a witness as well. So what I would want to see from their team is, how can she counter this claim? Because for me, the only way is to do a DNA. And if you're going to use the driver, you have to give the driver a copy of the DNA. The driver don't just come and say, oh, no. Even the driver, when did Mohbad know the driver? He might not even know the driver. So what's the driver going to say? They were saying to me,
guys, I'm sorry, I have to...
It doesn't make sense. Guys, I'm sorry. I want to restart this video. It's been 3 hours. Please help me click the like button. Can you just click the like button? I'm still here. I just want to end it and restart. I'm still here. I'm just going to log out and log in again. Please help me click the like button and then come in again, please. I'm here.